तो शुरुआत करते हैं। एंड वी विल बी कंडक्टिंग दिस एवरीथिंग इन हिंदी एंड इंग्लिश मिक्स। और इसका रिकॉर्डिंग भी मिलेगा और यूट्यूब पे लाइव भी है। अपना जो व्हाट्सएप का ग्रुप है उसका भी लिंक आपसे शेयर किया हुआ है, वहां पर भी हम लोग बात कर सकते हैं। अच्छा, आप सबसे रिक्वेस्ट है कि वो जो नोटेशन या ये वो कुछ भी क्लिक मत करना। नहीं तो जिनको जो दिखना चाहिए ना वो दिखेगा नहीं। तो हो सकता है कि जूम चलाने में मैं आपसे कम एक्सपर्ट हूँ। तो कुछ ऐसा मत करना कि मेरे को ज्यादा तकलीफ हो जाए। थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर कोऑपरेशन। एंड दिस इज हाउ वी स्टार्ट। जस्ट गिव मी अ सेकंड, आई नीड टू कॉन्फ़िगर माय प्रेजेंटेशन। दिख रहा है? फुल दिखता है क्या, ऐसा टुकड़ा टुकड़ा दिखता है? अच्छा, वहां से ही दिख रहा है, गड़ी का रबर दिख रहा है। ठीक है, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल लेट अस अंडरस्टैंड कि आज का एजेंडा क्या रहेगा। तो थोड़ा लंबा है। एंड बिकॉज दिस इज ए वर्कशॉप, सो वी विल बी हियर। एक दूसरे के साथ हम लोग रहेंगे अगले 3 घंटे के लिए। चिंता मत करिए, हम लोग ब्रेक भी रखेंगे बीच में, तो ऐसा कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। तो फर्स्ट वी विल स्टार्ट विद जेम्स बॉन्ड मोमेंट, जो जनरली एनजे के हर इवेंट में होता है। तो शुरू में हम आपको 5 ऐसी चीजें दिखाएंगे जो हमें बहुत पसंद है और हमें लगता है कि आप सबको बहुत अच्छा लगेगा। देन आई विल शॉर्टली इंट्रोड्यूस फ्यू थिंग्स अबाउट एनजे। फिर ये संगम सीआरएम के बारे में बात करेंगे। संगम सीआरएम के आर्किटेक्चर के बारे में बात करेंगे। और फिर हम लोग शुरुआत करेंगे। तो रजिस्ट्रेशन करके चालू ही करेंगे। ये DIA लिखा है, मतलब डू इट अलोंग, ये वाला हिसाब है। आप भी रजिस्टर कर सकते हैं, आप भी शुरू कर सकते हैं साथ साथ में ही। ठीक है, तो ये उसी हिसाब से डिजाइन किया गया है कि 3 घंटे के एंड में आपका जो प्रैक्टिस मैनेजमेंट का सॉल्यूशन है वो चालू हो गया हो। और आप में से बहुत से लोगों को नहीं मालूम था, तो जो पिछले कल हमने ग्रुप में शेयर किया था कि संगम सीआरएम इज फ्री फॉर 10 यूजर्स, तो वो भी हम लोग बात कर लेंगे। फिर पॉइंट नंबर 6 में हम लोग बात करेंगे कि मास्टर्स कैसे क्रिएट करते हैं, वो क्या होता है। पॉइंट नंबर 7 में जो सबसे बड़ा चीज है, जो सब सीए लोगों को और टैक्स प्रैक्टिशनर्स को चाहिए, एंड दैट इज टास्क मैनेजमेंट, हम उसकी भी बात करेंगे। फिर हम बात करेंगे इनवॉइसिंग की, कि कैसे आप सीआरएम से ही सीधा आपके प्रोफेशनल सर्विसेज का इनवॉइस बना के आप आपके कस्टमर्स को बेच भेज सकते हैं और उसका रिपोर्टिंग भी निकाल सकते हैं। फिर ये नेक्स्ट पेज पे आते हैं एजेंडा के, रिपोर्ट्स एंड डैशबोर्ड। मुझे लगता है कि अगर आप कोई भी सिस्टम यूज कर रहे हो और रिपोर्ट्स के ऊपर पूरा टाइम नहीं निकाल रहे हैं, और अगर उस प्लेटफॉर्म पे रिपोर्टिंग का फ्लेक्सिबल और कस्टमाइजेबल रिपोर्टिंग कैपेबिलिटीज नहीं है, तो यू विल मिस लॉट ऑफ थिंग। तो रिपोर्ट्स आई थिंक इज द स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ संगम सीआरएम, हम उसकी बात करेंगे। देन वी विल लुक एट डिजिटल सिग्नेचर्स, हाउ टू मैनेज दोस डिजिटल सिग्नेचर्स इन संगम सीआरएम। आप में से बहुत से लोग ऐसे होते हैं, ज्यादातर तो सब लोग ऐसे होते हैं, जिनको डिजिटल सिग्नेचर्स अपने कस्टमर्स के लिए मैनेज करने पड़ते हैं। तो वो कैसे मैनेज करते हैं वो भी देखेंगे। देन वी विल लुक एट हाउ यू मैनेज डॉक्यूमेंट मैनेजमेंट, मतलब कैसे डॉक्यूमेंट्स अपलोड करते हैं, उनको मैनेज कैसे करना है, उसका रिपोर्ट्स कैसे देखना है, वो सब। फिर आज के जमाने में इस व्हाट्सएप के बगैर तो आप बात नहीं कर सकते, तो व्हाट्सएप और संगम सीआरएम आपस में एक दूसरे से कैसे बातचीत करते हैं, इसका बात करेंगे। तो ये व्हाट्सएप विद एंड्रॉयड फोन, ये भी बात करेंगे, और व्हाट्सएप एपीआई का भी बात करेंगे, दोनों इंटीग्रेशन पहले से है। फिर ये HR रिलेटेड फंक्शनैलिटीज है संगम सीआरएम में, हम उसकी बात करेंगे। देन वी विल कम टू अप्रूवल मैनेजमेंट, कि आपके जो टास्क होते हैं उसके अप्रूवल चाहिए होते हैं। अच्छा, अप्रूवल सबको नहीं चाहिए, टिपिकली जो थोड़ा बड़ा साइज का ऑर्गेनाइजेशन होता है, जो ज्यादा स्ट्रक्चर्ड होता है और जहां पर कि डिसीजन मेकिंग थोड़ा सा लेयर्ड होता है, वहां पे अप्रूवल मैनेजमेंट चाहिए, तो उसकी बात हम करेंगे। फिर हम बात करेंगे डेटा सिक्योरिटी के बारे में, कि आपका जो सीआरएम में आप जो भी कुछ डेटा डाल रहे हो वो किस तरह से सिक्योर्ड है। फिर हम टैली इंटीग्रेशन की बात करेंगे, वो बहुत मेन चीज है, बहुत से लोग उसका बड़ा डिटेल में यूज करते हैं। उसके बाद हम ये बात करेंगे कि आपने आज तो जो करना था वो कर लिया, आगे क्या कर सकते हैं संगम सीआरएम। तो बहुत सारा ऐसा चीज है जो हम इस वर्कशॉप में नहीं कर पाएंगे कवर। तो उसके बाद आप क्या करेंगे। फिर हम बात करेंगे कि आपके पास ये इम्प्लीमेंटेशन का मदद लेने के लिए या इम्प्लीमेंटेशन करने या करवाने के लिए कितने ऑप्शंस हैं। फिर हम बात करेंगे कि पार्टनरशिप का ऑप्शन क्या है, कि हमारे और आपके बीच में किस तरह से पार्टनरशिप हो सकता है। फिर हम बात करेंगे अपकमिंग फीचर्स के बारे में, कि संगम सीआरएम में सीए और टैक्स कंसल्टेंट्स फ्रेटर्निटी को लेके क्या नए फीचर्स आ रहे हैं। वैसे भी बहुत कुछ आ रहा है, लेकिन खास इस फील्ड में क्या नया आएगा ये भी बात हम करेंगे। और फिर क्वेश्चन एंड आंसर्स होगा। अब ये Q&A में बहुत से लोगों ने अपने ग्रुप में भी डिस्कशन किया था कि यू वांट टू यूज अदर सॉफ्टवेयर और उसका इंटीग्रेशन करना है। तो ऑल दोस क्वेश्चंस यू कैन आस्क। ठीक है, मेरा एक रिक्वेस्ट और सजेशन है कि आप लोग क्वेश्चन है ना यहाँ इसके चैट में मत लिखना। अपना एक व्हाट्सएप का ग्रुप बना हुआ है पूरा डिस्कशन का, उसमें लिखना। और उसमें अगर आप ज्वाइन नहीं हुए हैं तो मैं आपको पहले चैट में वो लिंक दे देता हूँ ताकि आप ज्वाइन हो सके। ठीक है, तो मैं लिंक अभी शेयर कर दूंगा, जस्ट गिव मी 1 मिनट। तो अब शुरुआत करते हैं, ये जेम्स बॉन्ड मोमेंट में क्या क्या होगा ना कवर इसके बारे में। सो देर आर 5 awesome थिंग्स इन संगम सीआरएम विच आर वेरी यूजफुल टू सीएस। और हमको कैसे मालूम है यूजफुल है, क्योंकि वी हैव कस्टमर्स हु हैव बीन यूजिंग दिस फॉर मोर देन 15 to 18 months। तो हमने पहले ये प्रोडक्ट बनाया, 1.25 साल तक हमारे अच्छे बड़े कस्टमर्स ने उसको यूज किया, और फिर हम ये आपके सामने लाए हैं कि आप कैसे इसको यूज कर सकते हैं। उसमें हम टास्क का रिपोर्ट देखेंगे, और उसके साथ साथ टाइम एंड कॉस्ट एनालिसिस भी देखेंगे, जिसको दूसरे शब्दों में टाइम शीट कहा जाता है। कि आप लोगों ने जिस कस्टमर के लिए जो काम किया और उसके ऊपर जो आपकी टीम ने एफर्ट लगाया, उसका खर्चा कितना हो, एफर्ट कितना लगा। उसके साथ साथ हम लोग बाद में देखेंगे कि इनवॉइस बना के रिपोर्ट्स कैसे मिलते हैं आपको, कि कौन सा क्लाइंट ग्रुप से या कौन सी कंपनी से कितना रेवेन्यू आ रहा है, इनवॉइस बन गया है कि नहीं बन गया है, बन गया है तो क्लाइंट तक पहुंचा है कि नहीं पहुंचा है, वगैरह वगैरह। फिर हम डैशबोर्ड्स देखेंगे। टास्क के लिए डैशबोर्ड से मतलब क्या है ना, कि आपको मोबाइल से दिख जाना चाहिए कि क्या चल रहा है। अब पूरा अंदर तक जाने का जरूरत नहीं है, बिकॉज देर विल बी फ्यू थिंग्स विच यू वांट टू सी डेली मॉर्निंग, एंड देर आर फ्यू थिंग्स विच यू वांट टू एनालाइज एवरी मंथ और एवरी वीक। तो जो रोज सुबह देखना चाहिए वो टास्क में से कैसे डैशबोर्ड से दिख जाता है, आपको मोबाइल से भी दिखता है और वेब से भी दिखता है। फिर ये रिकरिंग टास्क कैसे क्रिएट करते हैं ना, ये एक देखेंगे। और फिर हम देखेंगे कि अगर आपके मल्टीपल क्लाइंट्स के लिए आपको कुछ टास्क बनाना है तो वो कैसे बना सकते हैं। एग्जाम्पल ये है कि शायद आपने समझो कि ऐसे 100 कस्टमर्स है जिनका ऑडिट होने वाला है ये महीने में, और आपको टास्क क्रिएट करने हैं उन 100 कस्टमर्स के लिए ऑडिट का। तो वो कैसे करेंगे, तो ये सारा चीज देखेंगे। और ये 5 मोमेंट्स और 5 थिंग्स दैट विल सरप्राइज यू और कीप यू इंटरेस्टेड फॉर नेक्स्ट 3 आवर्स, ये दिखाएंगे। ये दिखाने के लिए मैं ईशानी लाड को रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा, लेकिन उसके पहले मैं आप लोगों से ये शेयर कर देता हूं अपना व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप का लिंक, सो दैट ऑल ऑफ यू कैन ज्वाइन देयर।
Huh?
जस्ट गिव मी
Items such as pens, pencils,
मेरा
notebooks,
रिक्वेस्ट है हमारे
folders,
टीम से कि
envelopes, paper clips, and more. You
अच्छा, so I will request our team to please mute all other participants. Meanwhile, I will share the ग्रुप का लिंक आप लोगों से शेयर कर देता हूं। मैं अभी चैट में डालूंगा और आगे का कन्वर्जेशन अपने को सब करना है उधर। So I am putting WhatsApp group link in the chat. By the way, this link was given to you from my number also, and my number is 955882165. This is Limesh Parekh personal, and we have one more number 9898007650. This is our official WhatsApp number, Green Tick वाला। Yes, तो ग्रीन टिक वाला आपके पास एपीआई का वाला नंबर है, तो यू कैन यूज दैट ऑल्सो। So I will switch hand over to Ishani Lad. She will be taking you through the actual walkthrough of these 5 moments, and then we take ahead next things. Over to you, Ishani.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you, sir. So, very first thing, as you know, that today we are launching CACRM, and the reason being we choose 6 January, that is Limit Sir's birthday today. So, let me wish sir first. Sir, many happy returns of the day. And let me just share my screen. I hope my screen is visible. Is my screen visible? Okay. So this will be the login page. And here is a normal options which we are using for forgot password. We also have a sign in option with Google and Microsoft both for the security purpose. So I'm just go and log in into the system. So very first thing which we discuss about the reports, we will come later on this dashboard, which is the third point of the James Bond moment. So let us go in the report. So we have created some default reports, which is useful for the CA community to track the teams, clients, and works. Okay. So first report we need to check is related to timesheet. Okay. So suppose you want to see how many tasks are pending, which is allocated to your team. Okay. So this is the report. Now you can see here we have a filters. So you can check which are the pending. So we have used not closed task, and this will be the date created. We have taken for this month. So suppose I want to check for this month how many tasks are pending and with of which category. So once I set the filter, I go for apply, and you can see here I can see there is a number of tasks with category wise how many tasks are pending. So total 7 tasks are pending of 6 categories. So if I want to see audit ka task kiska pending hai, so I can see here it is related to Limit Sir. This is the user who is handling this task, and later on you will have the other details for the client and other part of this job, that at what time it is allocated to the user, what is the current status of that. If I go more in detail, for income tax also you can see here that different 2 users are there who are handling income tax work. One is for the Sai Enterprise, and if you go on, it is still in assign stage, so that work is not started yet. Okay. So this is how you can see category wise how many tasks are pending. Now suppose I just do a small change in the report and I want to see my team wise reporting, that which user have how many tasks are pending. So I just drag this over here and my whole report will now change. Now it is showing user wise that which user have how many tasks are pending and of which category. So you can see Junaid have 2 tasks are pending with the professional tax and TDS. Same way you can see other users also. So now the same task which is before this showing how which categories how many tasks were pending, now it is showing how which user have how many tasks are pending of which category. Okay. So this is the first report from where you can check which user have how many tasks are pending. If you want to see same thing client wise, so same way this is the client name. I will just add the grouping again, and now it is showing me client wise. Okay. So this is how you can check your pending work which is allocated to your team based on the category or based on the users. So this is the first report for the outstanding, or you can say pending task. Now let's see second report, that is outstanding invoice report. Okay. Now this report is we created in matrix format, which is showing now in CA firm there are a multiple company with a single organization. So you are managing multiple categories with different firms which you called as a branch or firm. So now this report will show you that for from which client and how many amount how much amount you want to take from them, and from which branch or which firm from where you are doing billing with that client. तो ये ऐसा दिखाएगा कि पर्टिकुलर, सपोज आई हैव टेकन लद्दा टेक्सटाइल, सो इनके टोटल 2 इनवॉइसेस पेंडिंग है वर्थ ₹4 lakh, and this is from firm 3. This is your one of the company from where you are doing billing with that. Same way we have Agarwal Steels, in which also we have one invoice pending worth ₹5,000. Now you can see here some are zero because those are the billing done from the other firms. So this is firm 1, from where you can see Aditya Gift Wraps, where 2 invoices are pending worth ₹21,000. Now it is also showing firm wise total over here, that from firm 3 you need to collect, or outstanding payment is 4,77,000. Same way for firm 1 also, and same way for firm 2 also. And overall amount you will able to see it from here, from all the branches or firm which you are belongs to, and you are doing billing for your clients. So total 14 invoices are pending worth ₹5,47,000. So this is how you can check invoice, client base and firm base. Same way, just like other report, if you want to see that from which users work done and from which client you need to take how much amount, you can check it from here. So you can have an overall amount over here, client wise and firm wise. Okay, so this is the second report which we are talking about. One more report we would like to demonstrate was the timesheet.
Can we see the bill wise details?
Yes, sir. You can see that this is the metrics report. But if you want to see like bill wise detail, you need to just go in invoices. So here you can check individual bill detail over here. Okay, so this is the individual one bill which we have generated for Ladda Textile. This is the bill number. This is the firm name. For ROC compliance, we have generated the bill. This bill was submitted, but payment still now not received. So this is how you can check individual also. And just the same way, you can also check in the report itself when you use detailed report. I hope this is clear, sir.
Yes, outstanding bill wise details, we just want to see there.
Yes. Okay, so
इनवॉइस कैसे क्रिएट किया जाता है इसमें?
sir, we will check later on that. Let us first complete the report part, and then we will go ahead with the individual step-by-step process. Okay. So this is one more report which is on the timesheet. So this is purely to manage your teams and check what work they have for which client and for which category. Okay, so this is the timesheet. So suppose you have aligned some work to one of your team member. Let's take an example. I'm just changing my reports filter. I have assigned some work to Loveleen. Okay, so I want to see that how much works are I have allocated to Loveleen of which client. So you can see I have just open this, expand this Loveleen's section, where I can see that I have allocated 2 clients work to Loveleen, Advani Garments and Agrawal Sales. Now I want to see that for Agrawal Garments, Loveleen work for which category. So she is working on the certification part. Now till now, whatever work Loveleen has done on this particular client, both clients, so it is 105 minutes and worth ₹525. So it is also showing you that how much time she spends to complete particular work, and of based on her salary and the configuration, we have an employee cost configuration. Based on that, it will also show you the cost which take to complete that particular task for particular client also and for particular category also. Okay. Same way, if I want to see for particular client how much time and cost we have spent. Now same report is showing you now client wise, that for this Advani Garments we have spent 351 minutes and the cost is 150. And same way Agrawal Steel 75 minutes and 375 rupees. So same report, just changed by one small grouping. Now the whole report concerns and the analysis get changed. Now I want to see for GST how much time we spent and how much amount we have spent on that. So you can see from here, total 351 minutes for this month we have spent on GST work and worth rupees of this. Okay, so from single report you can use it for multiple purpose, and it will use to analyze your team as well. I hope this report part is clear, which we are talking about. Okay. The third our James Bond moment is recurring task. So as a CA firm, you always have a monthly, weekly, or yearly or quarterly. You need to do some repetitive work. Suppose one of your client who is doing GST related work from your side, and you want to you need to submit GST return monthly basis. So what you can do is you can just go on job and task module. Okay. Now I will select category. Suppose I want to work for GST. Okay, and say here are multiple GST subcategories which you can use it. Suppose I want to do for multiple regular monthly GST regular returns. Okay, now from here I can select the client. I can type here, or I can directly go from here, pop up. So in pop-up, you can select your clients for which you want to do this task. Suppose I go with the Shah Constructions. Okay, once you select that, rest of the fields you can fill up afterwards once you start the work on. Okay, these all fields and the drop downs are editable or configurable. So whenever you want to do it, you can do it at your end. Now I am just saving this. So ये सेव करने से रिकरिंग नहीं बनेगा. There is a one small steps सब you need to do it. So यहाँ पे आपको सबको राइट साइड में 3 डॉट्स का ऑप्शन है, वहाँ पे ऑप्शन है रिकरेंस. ओके, वंस यू क्लिक ऑन दैट एक पॉपअप ओपन हो जाएगा. नाउ यू नीड टू गिव द टास्क नेम. जो मंथली आपके लिए एक्टिविटी बनने वाली है उसका आपको नाम क्या देना है. सो सपोज आई एम सेइंग GST रिटर्न monthly for Shah group. Okay, now here you can select the multiple this will be the same module, not the activity. Then recurrence, at what period of time it should create it automatically. So as I said, I am currently doing for monthly. If you want to go for yearly, custom, weekly, daily, you can use it any of this. Okay, so I go for monthly. Now here it is showing for which date, on which date that task should be get appear on your dashboard. So suppose I have taken a 6, you can select any date from here. Or suppose you don't want to go for the date, you want to go with the day, so you can select this also. Suppose I'm going with the date only currently. Then ends, when it should be end. Suppose I say monthly, but वो monthly के बाद stop कब होना चाहिए, तो वो यहाँ से आएगा. तो नेवर हम लोग करेंगे तो इट विल बी गो फॉर 5 years. यहाँ पे आपको वो दिखाएगा, सॉरी 2 years, कि वो 2 साल के लिए मंथली का बन जाएगा. इफ आई गो हाउ मेनी टाइम्स, तो 12 बार बनने के बाद बंद करना है मुझे, तो आई कैन से 12 times. और अगर मुझे ऐसा चाहिए कि पर्टिकुलर डेट के बाद वो स्टॉप होना चाहिए, सो आई कैन सिलेक्ट हियर डेट ऑन आफ्टर विच डेट इट शुड बी स्टॉप. तो सपोज हम लोग फाइनेंशियल ईयर के हिसाब से चलते, तो उसको 31st को लास्ट बनना चाहिए, उसके बाद इसको ऑटोमेटिक स्टॉप करना है. सो आपको ये रिकरिंग कब बंद करना है वो यहाँ से हो जाएगा. नाउ सपोज ये क्लाइंट जो है वो जिसके पास अलोकेट है, मुझे उसके लिए बनाना है. सो नाउ आई एम यूजिंग सिस्टम यूजर, बट सपोज दिस Shah Construction हैंडल बाय suppose Loveleen. So I'm selecting Loveleen's name. So now system will create all the activities or tasks, job tasks for Loveleen's user, and those all tasks will be visible to her. So from here I can change the user and I can create for them monthly recurring task. Okay, and just need to save it. Now the recurring task has been started creating. That will be take a small bit of time. So if I go on list view, okay, these are some already created tasks. And
can this be done for multiple clients at once?
Recurrence currently not available for multiple client at once, but for single task you can do it, yes, with a small configuration you can do it at your end. For all customers, maybe it will come in the future release. By that we will update you in later on in this workshop itself. Okay, So likewise, this client-wise all tasks will be created and assigned to Lovely. And this will be not all tasks will be get created together, but it will not going to display on her dashboard together. Whenever that date comes up, due date, it will be display on her OPR dashboard. Okay, so this is the recurrent task from where by single save you can create multiple tasks as per your period, whatever you want to. Okay, so this is the third thing. Fourth thing, sorry. Third thing, I missed one point, that is OPR dashboard. Now I will take through the OPR dashboard. So I think many of you have heard about OPR dashboard, that is for open, periodic and result. Now you can see many colors and some amount and everything on this dashboard. So on open, it will be going to show you that how much work is pending with which team, how many clients are registered with us, how many work supposed to be done on time but it is missed by the team, which work is scheduled for today, how many contacts are there, how many invoices are pending of what amount. You will be able to see from open. So open is basically used to analyze the pending things plus our master customers which are registered with us. Then we have a periodic dashboard where you can see in particular time period how many new tasks are aligned to the team, how many invoices are generated, how many new clients registered with us. So you will able to see it from the periodic dashboard. You can change the period as per your requirement. I will go take it through later on the detail. Then we have a result where you can see the on particular time period whatever the effort done by the team and what is the outcome of that, you will able to see from the result dashboard. Okay, so if I go inside that which user missed the work and of what module, you can see here two are under automation, one for Junaid and one is for the CA workshop. This is the one of the user. Okay, and one job task is overdue which supposed to be done in particular date but it is not done. And same way for the invoices, the invoice amount should be received on that date but it is not done. Okay, so this is how you can see the data. Now suppose if I go for all pending tasks, if I go in for job task, I can see two are for the job GST, two for the income tax. Then I have a client type which is currently pending. This will also show you the financial year, status, subcategories, and then users. Now the whole configuration you can manage from your side, from your dashboard settings, which I will again take you through the in walkthrough session. So this is how you can manage your team and clients from the OPR dashboard, and you can do team analysis. Same way for the periodic, you can change the period from here and you can check for that particular period's work done by the team. Okay. So this is how OPR dashboard will display and show you the data as per the configuration, and as per your requirement, you can do configure the dashboard. Okay. Now one of the recent one sir said that how you can do
Ma'am,
particular. Yes sir.
yes, I just want to add that while filling the timesheet of the employee, let's say
Correct.
employee is doing a GST return filing, a single employee is doing that, and you never know how much GST returns today they have got to file. So at that time they file it. Let's say they have received 50, among those they have filed 30. So for filling the timesheet, we have to We have to select each and every client and write the time hours for that.
So sorry, can you just come again what you said last?
See, while a person is filing 30 GST returns of a 30 assessees.
Okay.
So while filling the timesheet, we have to select each and every assessees and put down the time in
sir,
front
as
of it, right?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So as I said for GST, that was for the single client, right? If single
Correct.
person is doing that, the client name and other things will be auto populated as per the whatever the main task you have created, right? Based on that, the information will carry forward. So they supposed to be not enter each and everything on their timesheet. The main task is job task. For timesheet, they supposed to be just enter the start and end time they have spent to prepare the document or whatever the process you needs to do to submit the GST. So in timesheet, they supposed to be not enter anything. It's just the start time, end time, and the description. Rest of the thing will be managed on the job
Understood.
task.
The main problem would be I have to select 30 assessees because I don't know how much assessees I've got today to file.
Okay.
Sir, don't worry, we will cover this in detail when we discuss the task.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. And the last point of our James Bond moment, that is about if I want to create audit task. Suppose I'm taking example of audit. I wants to create audit for my all the clients who are registered with me or who have taken service for the audit. Okay, so suppose I'm going in clients. Now suppose these are the clients. Out of these clients, suppose some of the client have taken audit get a service from me. Now I want to generate yearly audit related tasks for all the clients in one go. Okay, so for that, how I can do it? Suppose I have selected the clients, and let's say I'm selecting some 2-3 clients. Okay, these are the clients for whom I want to create the audit task. So here one option is there, and let's say audit task. Okay, and if I say yes, now this will be directly not happen. To do this, to create auto task, I supposed to create a small configuration of workflow, which I will take you through how we can do that. And once I click on that, it will create a audit task. Okay, so I'm just going into the admin panel. We will not go inside of any other things. We will just create the workflow. Okay, so you will find over here one feature called workflow, which is used for automation purpose. You can also search for it. So let's say I'm going in workflow, and I'm just click on plus icon. So I want to create audit task. Okay, so I'm just giving name over here. Okay, so this will be the name. You can give name as per the work you supposed to be done, and the name should be like कि आप उसके बाद में भी अगर refer करो तो आपको पता होना चाहिए name से कि ये किस purpose से बना था. Okay, so this will be on the record save. There is no issue. Then we will select target module. So I want to do it for client, so I'm selecting client over here. Then the status, rest of the thing will be the same. These are just for the application के ये कब चलना चाहिए, जब नया record बनेगा तभी update करने पे भी. So likewise you can keep it as a new and update it. No need to go inside more. Okay, and I'm just click on save. तो ये अभी definition बना है. Now we will actual add the condition, on which event this work should be happen. So we have multiple conditions. For this feature, you can refer our admin course. I'm not going on each and every condition. I'm just using the condition which supposed to be used for this work. So I'm go with the third option where it is saying that if any field changed to or from any specific value, it should be created. So I say next. Now I will select the field which I have created. Suppose I said audit task. Okay, and I just click on next again. एंड क्या होना चाहिए तब मुझे ये एक्टिविटी बनाना है या फिर उनके लिए वो जॉब टास्क बनाना है. सो आई से जब ये यस हो तब होना चाहिए. दिस वाज द जस्ट अ नो यस और नो ड्रॉप डाउन व्हिच आई हैव क्रिएटेड, एंड आई जस्ट क्लिक ऑन सेव. तो अभी ये जो मैंने सेव किया दैट वाज माय कंडीशन. जब ये ट्रू होगा तो वो वर्क होना चाहिए. ओके, नाउ वी हैव 2 more options called alert. अगर आपको अलर्ट कॉन्फ़िगर करना है फॉर द टीम व्हेन दिस टास्क वाज जनरेटेड, you can use that also. But currently I'm just doing action only because we have a default notification, so email alert is not required right now. So I'm just go for action. अब मुझे करना क्या है? So when that field or drop down change from no to yes, I supposed to be create one task. So I go for third condition again, create a record in the associate target module. I go for next. So now what I supposed to be create? I need to create a task. So I go for job and task. And now whatever the columns you can see over here, you can fill up. जो by default जब task बनेगा तब उसमें auto fill हो जाएगा. So suppose I'm creating for audit, so I'm selecting the category. And I'm just mentioning the subject. This can be changed later on. Okay, what will be the current status of that particular task? So suppose I'm saying it should be assigned or it should be new. And then we have a subcategory. So if you want to select it, you can select that, otherwise you can remove that. If you want to add more fields like to whom it should be assigned, so I can say assign to. And here are some options which you need to use. So we will use owner of triggered record. This condition means the client to whom this that client assigned to whatever the users will be automatically this task will be assigned to that user. So जो जिस client को handle कर रहा होगा उसकी ownership में ये task बन जाएगा. Okay. Now I don't need any other fields, so I'm just click on save. तो अभी ये मैंने कॉन्फ़िगरेशन कर दिया कि अगर मैं इसको यस करूंगी तो मेरे टास्क अपने आप बनने चाहिए. ओके, नाउ विल गो हियर. मैंने यहाँ से सिलेक्ट करके रखा है. यू कैन सिलेक्ट इट अगेन ऑल्सो. आई गो फॉर मास अपडेट. आई विल ओपन दैट ऑडिट टास्क and I say yes, and I just click on update. So I'm creating I'm creating audit task for 4 clients in one go. Okay, so I say update. जैसे ही ये सेव होगा, and now suppose I just forgot which client I have selected. Okay, so one of the client, I'm just opening it, and one second. Okay, so one of the tasks was already created. So this audit task will be created. There are showing 2 because I have configured one workflow before this also, so it is created 2. So likewise, each and every client, under that client you will able to see the audit task. Whatever information we have filled up, it is come up like audit, status new, then due date, and the user to whom this record is allocated. Okay, so Aditya is allocated to Lovely, so that's why that particular task is aligned to Lovely. Okay, so this is the one thing, the last point of James Bond moment, that how you can create task for all clients or the selected clients for which you wants to create it. Okay, I hope you like it, those 5, and all the features which we have showed up help to you in regular work. So over to you, Limesh sir.
Thank you very much. And yes, so my screen coming up on your screens. And here we are. So before I go ahead and share with you about NJ, I would like you to ask one thing. Do you find these features useful in your organization? If yes, you can mention yes in the chat so that we at least get the feedback. And if you have some suggestions, I would also request you to write that in the chat. We develop things very fast and we come up with new features every 40 days. That's our cycle. Okay, so if you have anything in mind, please go ahead and share that in the chat. So let me share something about NJ, who we are. So for all the products combined, we have more than 25,000 users who log into our systems on a daily basis. We have 3,500 plus clients using our various products. We are 100 plus team members, and we are located in a small village called Bhilad, that's in border of Gujarat and Maharashtra. We are roughly 160 kilometers away from Mumbai and 400 kilometers away from Ahmedabad. So we are celebrating this 25th year anniversary. We started in 1999. So on 15th August this year, we will complete 25 years. We have 3 solutions. One is Sangam CRM, which you are currently seeing. Another is Sugam Cloud, where we provide Tally and Busy on Cloud. Third one is Synapse Call Center Solutions, which is a full-fledged call center solution for any kind of organization. And all these products can be used by any industries. There is no limitation. And by the way, I will. Many people of from this group also ask me, how come the name NJ? So NJ comes from initials of Narendra and Jyotsna, who are our parents. This company was started by three brothers: myself, Limesh Parekh, Chaitanya Parekh, and Siddheshwar Parekh. So they started as a family business, and now it's 100 plus team members trying to fulfill our dreams and our clients' dreams, along with our partners' dreams. So let's move to chapter number 3. Why Sangam CRM? So what's so special about it? So first thing is we have been doing this since 2009. So we have very good and long experience in providing CRM. But we have been using CRM since 2003, 2004. So we are users of CRM for almost 20 years, and we have been selling CRM for 13 years. So we know how it feels with and without CRM. And we also know where it pains. So this is the one question, why free? So we have a video on it, which I will share. Just give a second, or I'll share the video with you. Maybe you can consider. Or you want to see the video now? It's like 4 minutes. Reply in the chat so that I can decide whether we want to see the video now or no. Why this CRM is free for 10 users? If you want yes, please reply. Okay. So let me share that with you right away. Open YouTube, then go to NJ Mumbai event Sangam CRM introduction. Oh, sorry. Yes, yes. Okay. Here we are. Just confirm is the audio is clear. Right. So I'll ask our admins to share the screen and play the video. I'll share the link. Just give us a second. These things happen. Presentation to Steve Jobs का भी तकलीफ में आता है, तो हमारा क्या बात? I'll share this in the events chat. You can store it for future. So Mr. Udit will play this video in a while. Just hold on till that time. Thank you for your patience. Thanks. I think it is important to understand why this CRM is free, because whenever we hear the word free, we also come things like there is no free lunch in the world. Whenever the product is free, you are the product. ऐसी बहुत सारी बातें हमने सुन रखी है. So we would like you to understand why this CRM is free. So just give us few more seconds while we play the video. And if it doesn't play, don't worry, I'll speak.
It can be used for sales, marketing and customer service for almost any industry. किसी भी इंडस्ट्री के लिए ये यूज़ कर सकते हैं. हम लोग हमेशा ऐसा कोशिश करते हैं कि जो हमारा वेबसाइट है ना वो सारी स्टोरी बोल दे. So these are 8 basic features and it covers anything that we can imagine. आगे जब हम इंडस्ट्री वाइज बात करेंगे तो this same CRM is used by many different industries and we will share those studies also. अच्छा, हमारा CRM ना 10 यूज़र तक फ्री है. So that free is not a marketing strategy. Free was a company strategy, right? Let me tell you the backstory of it. So in 2021, we decided कि हम लोग 5 यूज़र से कम नहीं बेचेंगे. फिर 2022 अप्रैल ऑनवर्ड्स we decided कि हम लोग 10 यूज़र से नहीं बेचेंगे. But then lot of our customers and partners were already मतलब partners के पास customers थे जो 10 यूज़र से कम थे. And 54% of our customers were less than 10 users. तो हमने क्या किया कि 54% कस्टमर्स को फ्री वाला CRM दे दिया एंड मोस्ट ऑफ देम स्विच्ड ओवर टू फ्री क्योंकि उनका हमने इम्प्लीमेंट कर दिया था विदाउट एनी प्रॉब्लम, वो चल रहा था. एंड व्हाई डिड वी डिड दिस? क्योंकि 5 और 10 यूज़र से छोटे कस्टमर्स को सपोर्ट करना ये हमारे लिए फिजिबल नहीं हो रहा था. इन आवर HR डिस्कशन आई विल एक्सप्लेन दिस मोर. तो वो ये कारण है कि हम लोग बेचेंगे नहीं 10 यूज़र तक, फ्री तो दे ही सकते हैं. तो हमने वो फ्री मिले लोगों को और उसका वो अच्छी तरह से उपयोग कर सके, इसलिए ऐसा किया कि हमने इसके पूरे ट्रेनिंग के वीडियोस भी बना दिए सर्टिफिकेशन वाले. सो नाउ वी हैव मोर देन 120 पार्टनर्स हु आर ट्रेन्ड इन दिस, मीन्स दे कैन इम्प्लीमेंट इट. एंड I think more than 1700 people are there in the community who are doing these courses. Many of them have completed it. तो यूज़र अडॉप्शन में और उसका यूजेज में बहुत बड़ा हेल्प होता है. तो एक कम्युनिटी के अगर आप मेंबर नहीं हैं तो आई वुड रिक्वेस्ट यू टू प्लीज़ एक्सप्लोर दिस. सो वी आर यूजिंग ए प्लेटफॉर्म कॉल्ड school.com और ये कम्युनिटी मैनेजमेंट में सबसे बेहतरीन प्लेटफॉर्म है ऐसा मुझे लगता है. बहुत कॉस्टली है लेकिन बहुत बेहतरीन है. So it gives you lot of options to do things. So you can just open.
Okay, so I think it was clear to all of you. It's not a marketing gimmick. It was a strategic decision, and why we decided that this was a HR related reason for it. So we have a video on that. We will share it soon with you. So now let's go ahead and let me share my screen. So we have discussed why free, and we have 6 focus industries. One of them is CS and tax practitioners. So which are these 6 industries? Let me share that also with you. So if you visit our Sangam CRM website, we have solutions page, then industries. All these 6 industries are listed here. Manufacturing industry page is not yet published. We will be publishing in next 2-3 days. Okay, so you can go to Chartered Accountant industries and there you will find other details. And then let us discuss what we have designed in CRM for CS or practice management. And as I told in the video, we have a practice that whatever we do or whatever our software does, that should be transparently and easily reflected in our website. So if you visit our website, you will see we have one case study also. Okay, then how does this help you? So first of all your client related information, client groups, individual contacts, everything is there. Very soon we will be releasing a client portal for your customers and clients also, so that you can give access to your customers from where they can upload the documents or download the things, or where they can check the invoices or maybe also make the payment. And also they come to know about status of the tasks that are going in your organization for that customer. So that client portal will be very revolutionary. Then you can also get group wise and client wise reporting. That helps a lot. And you also get payment histories and outstanding balances through client login feature. Then we have very holistic task and activity management for chartered accountants, because what we figured out from last 1.5 years is that most of the CAs have a very strong requirement for managing the task, and everything that happens is a task or set of tasks. So you can create individual tasks, you can create multiple tasks, you can create recurring tasks, you can create one task for many customers, as we have seen in the James Bond moments. And you also get time and cost analysis. That's important, time and cost analysis. Many people require this. Then we have also created invoicing. This we will be showcasing to you how invoices are created. You can even send quotations and invoices. You can do payment follow-ups from CRM, and you can send invoices from your mobile also. Then this receipt part is coming up. It will be coming up in next few weeks. Then you can also get short-term projected cash flow. Now, cash flow might not sound that important, but it is very important. Then we also have secure document management, where you can upload all your clients' important documents to the CRM platform, and then they are accessible to you from there. Yeah, it also helps you to categorize the documents. So it is not a replacement for full-fledged documentation system that you might look for. Matlab, if we compare this is a very extensive document management, it not be like that, but it serves the purpose. It is serving the purpose for many clients as of now. Then you have employee management, where you can effectively reassign works, tasks, activities to your new employees. Or also many times we find that there is a lot of iteration in employees in the CFM. Articles come, they leave, they take leave for exams and a lot of things like that. So that reassignment of work and business continuity is taken care of very, very smoothly. Then we also allow for attendance and leave management using Sangam CRM. And we also have approval mechanism, wherein the task done by one person can be approved or disapproved. And then that workflow you can design. And many times your team members visit customers. So our mobile app also allows you to enter those visits and also track your expenses. One more thing is effortless communication using WhatsApp and email, and also calls. Okay, so all these things are integrated in the Sangam CRM, and there are many other things. Plus, there is a lot of integration available in the Sangam CRM. We provide you API also, means if you want to integrate anything else, that is also possible. So WhatsApp and hello. Thank you for the support. So WhatsApp and email integration is there, which you can use for all kinds of communication. We will be showcasing you how to do that in a great detail. Then we also have Tally integrated with CRM. Okay. So whatever invoices you create here, that can go to plan. Hello. Sir, I request all of you to please write your questions in the chat. It will be much better to communicate. We are a lot of people here in the group, sir. So this meeting has 270 plus members. Yes, we have covered that answer. Don't worry. And you will definitely get that answer. Whatever is your question, I request you to please share in the chat. Then in upcoming integrations, we are integrating this with APIs provided by GST, MC, and IT portals, so that the system can tell you what is spending for which client. So that makes a huge sense. Then we have a mobile app and web app, both advanced security. We'll discuss in detail about the security function. Dashboard and reporting. I think this is one thing that is very much, I can say, the most powerful thing about Sangam CRM. Then Sangam CRM is available on cloud, which means it is scalable. We have absolutely no limits even for the free customers. Okay, so it's not like that you can put this many records only, and if you exceed the storage, you get charged something exorbitant. Nothing kind of that thing happens. And we have customizable workshops and SOPs, which you can design according to your requirement and processes. Then you can also expand your CRM with the APIs. Okay. And this is the customer story about Mr. Amit Savarkar from Pune. You can read, and there is also video about it. So now let's get back to our presentation part. So that was about CS, and why we are confident it will be useful to you because our clients are already using it. And custom reporting capability, as I told you, is one of the very powerful features which our clients love. Now let us speak something about the CRM architecture, because this is something you need to understand before you go in here, because you will be putting your very, very important and precious data. So before you depart with your data, or if you upload the data, you need to understand how safe, how strong it is, what it is made up of. First of all, it is hosted on tier 4 data centers. Then we have regular VAPT done for this. This application is developed in PHP and Laravel, and of course, a lot of JavaScript. The backend is industry standard MySQL database. You have web plus mobile application. Integrations are available, and API is also available for further integrations. And this entire thing is designed on low code and no code. What do I mean by low code and no code? Whatever screens you see or you have seen till now, you can change that. You can modify fields, you can add new fields.
Sir, you are on mute.
Just a minute.
Okay, I think I'm audible now. अब बताओ लोग मुझे म्यूट कर देते हैं. So I'll repeat the last sentence. It is low code, no code platform. It means that whatever fields you have seen till now, or whatever fields come default, you can modify them. You can change the values in drop downs. You can change the location. You can also decide whether these fields will be visible to which users, or you want to show them on mobile or not. So in a way, this is absolutely scalable system and customizable system. So flexible and scalable both at the same time. And it is deeply secured. So we have a special chapter in today's workshop where we'll be discussing about the security part. And now this is the main thing, because if you understand the structure and architecture of the CRM or this practice management tool, you will be able to utilize it in a better way. So in this table, we have tried to describe what are the master data available. So we have client groups in which clients and contacts are links. Then we have clients in which you can store your clients information like companies and partnership firms and all those. Then you have contacts where you put your partners, directors in your client companies. Then you also create one master data called services provided. So maybe we have included 7 to 8 services as default, and also the task based on those services. But if you want to change, you can change. Everything that you see on the screens is changeable, is customizable. You can remove them. If you think that the forms that we have provided are lengthy, you can reduce the fields according to your requirement. So these 4 modules are for master data. Apart from there, we have transactions data, which includes jobs or tasks, which we already saw. Then we have invoices. Then we have prospects. Prospects is typically useful more for managing your leads. Now in CA firms, you don't have a regular sales process, but still you might have some leads which you want to follow up. Or I have seen the new age CA firms or tax practitioners who have a proper marketing and sales team and who do very rigorous follow-up. And then we also have documents. These documents will also we have kept under the transactions module because you can add and modify them. Then we have activities like calls, SMS, WhatsApp, visits, all these things are there. So a lot of things happen automatically in the CRM. For example, if you call from Android phone and if you have configured it properly, your calls can be logged into system automatically. So that's a huge thing. So from here onwards, whatever we show or do is a do it along. Means you will be doing it along with us. But before we go there, let us try to understand why CRM would fail, right? Why CRM can fail? Because during the last 3 weeks, I discussed this topic with many CA friends, and some of them said I have tried 5 practice management solutions. Some of them have tried 10 things or 3 things, and they say nothing works. So there are 2 things about technology. First is, of course, the technology has to be suitable for you, right? It has to have those features, and it has to be of new age. So, for example, Sangam CRM is about the new age. It's not that old desktop application reboxed as a web application. It is proper a cloud application designed from scratch for cloud. Okay. So why things fail is that we fail to understand what is digital transformation. Digital transformation is not about the technology, but it is about how our users will use technology. Okay. And this is the famous line in HBR. So no change in any organization happens without intervention of a CEO. Okay. So this would fail if you don't have time to implement the change. Means if as a boss or owner or the leader of organization, you say though I will just give instruction to the intern or article who has joined my team, and he or she will implement the processes and systems in my organization. That does not work. Another thing is that sometimes your user or your team knows that you are not serious about this. So change management is any other change management. When you bring in some kind of automated software system, you need to manage the change. Without that, it will not work. One of the other reason why CRM fails or any other software fails is that we overdo it. We try to change so many things in a very short time, and that doesn't work. So please don't do that. These are the ideas, and I think in that this book can be very helpful to you, cracking the CRM code. So we will share the links to the audio book, which is available on Spotify and Audible both. So in audible.com, you can buy that book, and on Spotify, you can listen to that book for free of cost. We will share the link. It is already shared in our chat bot. And you can also get ebook from Amazon. It opens in Kindle. And if you want a hard copy signed by me, I would be very happy to share that. By the way, this book was launched on 6th of January 2021. So it completes 3 years. So now let's get started. Okay. And this part, you can do it along with me if you want, or you can just now go through whatever we are doing and then go ahead. So let me open our Sangam CRM page and show you how do we go ahead. So you can go to sangamcrm.com, and then from industries, you select CA and you say get it free. Okay, so if you have more than 10 users, or if you don't want to start it for free, but you want to connect to our sales team, you can also click on book a demo, and you can confirm the time when you want to meet our team. So I will start the sign up process. I'll start the sign up process with Ishani Lad as the username, number, and email ID is NJCA demo. You can select your company size. So whatever is your company size, you select here. And then you mention one password which you require. And we request you to take some time and write the challenges that you want to solve using the CRM. Why? Because generally, once you register it, one of our experts can do a 15-minute onboarding call with you, which is free of cost. And in that 15 minute, we will be guiding you the steps. So whatever your challenges, write here in detail. So it can be, one is I want to do team management. Second is I want to manage invoicing. Third is I want to do task management. Okay. And then say submit. So this process will take few seconds before it comes to the next screen where you will fill up other details. And you don't need to worry about your data because we are not going to use your data for any other purpose. We don't sell your data. We don't use your data. Nothing is done. So which processes do you want to manage? Let's say I want to manage this everything. I'll put up here. And then I might have received one OTP. Okay. So which I have to click here.
671
671
423.
423. Okay, this will send email to Ishani Lad. And okay, so I'll stop sharing my screen now, and further steps will be shown by Ishani. Okay, so here you are. Welcome to Sangam CRM, and you are ready to go. Now, if you are doing it along with me, this might take some time, so don't worry. And it doesn't take time because of our servers. It takes time because that's the way internet works. So your special domain is created from where you can access your CRM. Okay, over to Ishani.
Just give me 2 minutes. I'm just sharing my screen again. Okay, I'm just presenting my screen again. Okay, so hope my screen is visible to everyone.
Shani ma'am, we are not able to hear you. Your voice is not there.
Oh, sorry. I'm audible now? Sorry, mute पे बोल रही थी मैं. Okay, so
Yes.
once you submit the form, you will receive an email with the login details from which email ID you have mentioned for the registration. So you will have the URL. I will just click on that URL. Okay. And the username will be the same which I have mentioned for the registration. So let's say I'm just adding my email ID and the password. Okay, and just sign in. Okay, 1 second. Sorry, I used wrong. There is it will take 2-3 moments because it is preparing for the dashboard. Okay, so here we are on the login screen. Once you logged in, it will showing you the profile configuration first. So you can check it out if you want to change something on the profile, which you can change it later on as well. But if you want to do it right now only, you can do that. Okay, so I'm not changing anything because everything is perfect. I'm just click on finish the setup. Now system will automatically throw you on those that particular page from where you need to start with Sangam CRM to configure with the system. Okay, so very first thing which you needs to do is you need to create user. Okay, because team के बिना आप क्या use करेंगे, right? So I'm just showing my screen where I have prepared one sheet. where I have mentioned some users where we are using to demonstrate you in the later on part. So suppose I have one user, that is Limesh sir. He is CEO of the company. Then Junaid Sheikh is there, who is a branch manager. Suppose we consider he is the CA. He did CA like before 3 years. Let's consider that. Then Lovelin is there, who is CA intern, and Bhunesh Patel Parekh is there. Maybe he's a CFO from the account teams, because we are considering all these designated people to use the system and everyone's role into the system. Okay, so there are two ways to create users. Either you can directly create a user one by one manually, or you can import that, okay, with the password and everything. So let's say I'm just downloading this sheet. We will share this format also, and even in our CRM itself, when you go on import page, you will be able to download template for each and every module. You don't require us to share the format. Okay, so I just click on import option here, and now it is okay. I request my team to manage the mic. Thank you. So I'm just browsing that my sheet which I have downloaded. Okay, here two options are there. So we are creating first time, so I'm just using create new users. Suppose you are already did import before this also, and you have saved the mappings with the sheet and CRM fields, you will have that list over here. Let's say I'm just click on next. Now it is showing me the data which is available in the sheet, how the data will be going to import into the system. Rest of the thing are automated. You're supposed to be not change anything over there. Now I click on next again. Now here you can see the labels which we have downloaded from the CRM. So it is auto mapped. It's some that fields which are not mapped, you can use it from this drop down and do the mapping. Okay, so system will automatically capture the sheet label and the CRM headers. Now again click on next. Now these are the duplicate fields is supposed to you wants to check with that. So system will automatically restrict the same username, and if there is a issue with the email ID, you want to check anything on that, you can do that. Or even you can have the name of this mapping if you already did some extra fields mapping. Now suppose I did anything, so I'm just click on import. So now this whole process will be happen in the background. On the CRM system, you can do it on anything what you wants to do it on the screen. Okay, so it start get importing, and now you can see this users are created. Once this activity is done, I will receive one notification over here that your users has been created. Now these are the just a basic profile I have created. We need to configure some fields after profile creation. I'm just taking to the list of users. You can see 3 users are created. I didn't check for duplicates, so it is not showing that. And here it is a error part. If some record have error, then it is showing that. So now it is showing me user not found. So there is a chance that one of the user which I mentioned as the reporting manager, which is over here, maybe not there into the system. That's why it is giving me the error. Okay, so sorry, so here we are, and once this is done, you can make it committed, or after 1 hour it will be auto committed. So now my users are created. Now once the user is created, we wants to manage the time cost analysis also. I want to manage the hierarchy also. Suppose if there is something called, as sir mentioned, approval management is there, and you wants to manage the approvals, then you also need reporting managers in that. Suppose I'm opening one of the profile called Lovelin. Okay, Lovelin is a CA intern who recently joined our organization, suppose. So I'm opening that. Then we also have a Junaid Sheikh's user who is the manager. So once the user is created, you just need to click on edit. Once you edit, you can update the other informations like phone. You can also have a birth date. You can have a department. Now one more thing you need to do is the role. What role you supposed to be applied on. We will show you in detail how we can do that. that how you can configure those roles. Roles means the restrictions you wants to apply for the users, कि उनको क्या दिखना चाहिए, क्या actions उनसे होने चाहिए. So everything will be there on that part. तो वो हम लोग डिटेल में बाद में देखेंगे. उसके ऊपर हमारा डिटेल में scores भी है, so you can refer that as well. So suppose I am considering Loveleen as an executive, and then we also needs to manage the reporting manager. Loveleen का reporting किसे है? So I'm mentioning for the Junaid Sheikh for that. Then we have a default team which is currently not required. Then we have a email settings. So now suppose you wants के user अपनी खुद की प्रोफाइल से ईमेल कर पाए, तो मैं आपको बताती हूँ उसमें एक स्टेप और है जो आगे जाके मैं दिखाऊंगी. Then we have a password option where you can mention the password which is already set by default. If you want to change it for the user, you can do it from here. Okay. So this is the profile setting. Now this is the basic information which I have configured. Now I click on save. Now I want to configure employee cost. So based on her salary, I will mention per hour costing. कि एक यूजर का जो भी वो वर्क करेंगे तो बेस्ड ऑन दोस टाइम शीट ड्यूरेशन सिस्टम अपने आप उसका अमाउंट कैलकुलेट करेगा, जो भी कॉस्ट है वो. तो वो हम लोग कॉन्फ़िगर करेंगे यहाँ से. एक एम्प्लॉय कॉस्ट का अपने पास पैनल है, दिस इज कॉल्ड सब पैनल. वंस यू क्लिक ऑन दैट, सिस्टम विल रिडायरेक्ट यू ऑन दैट एंड जस्ट क्लिक ऑन क्रिएट. नेम आप यहाँ पे मेंशन कर सकते हो, ये ऑटो जनरेट भी हो सकता है. सो सपोज आई एम सेइंग अग्रवाल. नाउ हियर द स्टार्ट डेट एंड एंड डेट वी मेंशन बिकॉज जैसे कि इंक्रीमेंट हर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में होता ही है. सो दिस कॉस्ट विल बी अप्लाई फॉर विच पीरियड, सो दैट वी विल डिफाइन ओवर हियर. एंड देन लेट्स से पर आवर कॉस्टिंग, सपोज आई से 300 rupees. Okay, and I just click on save. Same way I will mention for Junaid also and other users also. Let's do for 2 users currently. Rest of the thing you can do it at your end. Okay, so I'm again creating one more employee cost. Then I can mention over here, I'm just okay, start date, end date, and here we added a costing. Okay, so now this employee cost is configured. Now this is how you can configure your profile. Now suppose as we said you want के यूजर अपने खुद की प्रोफाइल से ईमेल भी करे, क्योंकि उनको डॉक्यूमेंट्स शायद मंगवाने के लिए भी करना पड़ेगा या रिसीव होगा तो भी उनको देखना पड़ेगा. So for that you supposed to be enter the server URL port which is required for the configuration. Okay, so I'm again moving into the admin panel, and here we have a email settings over here which is centralized email ID. संगम का एक फीचर ऐसा भी है जहां पे आप सिस्टम में जो भी कॉन्फ़िगर करोगे आप उसके थ्रू, मतलब वो पर्टिकुलर एक ही आईडी के थ्रू आप कस्टमर्स को और इंटरनल टीम को इंफॉर्मेशन या अलर्ट भेज सकते हैं. एंड दिस अलर्ट कैन बी द असाइनमेंट ऑल्सो, कैन बी द एस्केलेशंस ऑल्सो. और अगर कुछ ऐसा है कि आपका रिन्यूअल मतलब किसी का कुछ एक्सपायर होने वाला है या जीएसटी फिलअप करना है, तो सिस्टम अपने आप बेस्ड ऑन द डेट इंटीमेट करेगा. तो दैट ऑल थिंग्स विल बी हैपन फ्रॉम दिस आईडी. ओके, सो ये आईडी कंपलसरी नहीं है. इफ यू वांट्स टू डू इट यू कैन डू इट, और एल्स यू कैन make it optional. Okay, so you need to mention over here server, main thing for the server URL, that address and the port. Okay, and here is the password and rest of the thing. Once you do this setting, after that any user can add his or her email ID into the email setting from the profile from here. Okay, here we also mentioned that why you need to put it over there. They can test their settings whatever they have mentioned for ID and password. They can create their signature which will be always going to use while they are sending the email. Okay, so this is how you can configure any user's profile for your organization. Okay, and based on the, as I said, reporting managers, the data will be displayed to them and alerts will be going that way. Okay, so this is the user creation part. Now let's go with the dashboard. Just a minute. Okay, So now I will take you through the CRM. So एक basic हम लोग पहले walk through कर लेते हैं for the CRM web page and the mobile application. Okay. So now I have configured the users. अभी आपको स्क्रीन पे बहुत सारे ऑप्शंस दिख रहे हैं. हेलो. ओके. सो यहाँ पे स्क्रीन पे आपको बहुत सारे ऑप्शंस दिख रहे हैं. तो ओपीआर का मैंने आपको बेसिक इंफॉर्मेशन बता दिया है. आपको लग रहा होगा कि यहाँ पे ये 0 क्यों है. तो बाय डिफॉल्ट ये माय डैशबोर्ड दिखाएगा. ओके. तो ये माय डैशबोर्ड मतलब जो भी चीजें आपको अलोकेटेड है या फिर आपको किसी ने अलाइन की हुई है तो वो सारी चीजें दिखेगी विच इज अंडर योर ओनरशिप. If you wants to analyze your team, there is a 3 dot option over here where you can click on my team dashboard. Now the whole dashboard will be changed. Currently it is showing 0 because this is the fresh instance which we created right now only. So it will showing you all team members data, and as we say that we look at earlier that how the groupings will be displayed once you go inside, it will be showing that way. Okay. Here is the setting icon for the OPR itself where you can go, you can enable, disable any module which you want.
नहीं होगा. Stack के वक्त कुछ नहीं होगा.
Which you want to enable for your dashboard. Now there is one more setting icon over here which you use.
मैडम अगर पहले से ही CRM हम यूज कर रहे हैं संगम का तो ये CA वाला तो डैशबोर्ड आएगा नहीं इसमें, तो उसके लिए क्या करना चाहिए?
So unmute. हेलो. यस सर, आप कम्युनिटी पे पोस्ट कर सकते हो आगे की, फिर मेरी टीम आपको गाइड करेगी कि हाउ यू कैन डू चेंज योर CRM और वर्जन्स, हाउ यू कैन डू दैट. आप एक बार क्वेरी पोस्ट कर दीजिएगा, माय टीम विल हेल्प यू ऑन दैट पार्ट सर. Okay. So I was explaining about the module level settings. So suppose I wants to see some categorization or grouping wise data on my screen. So this is the primary grouping where you are able to see all the date fields which it will be used to categorize your data. It will showing you overdues, due today, upcomings and everything based on these dates. You can use multiple days for that. Same way there is a secondary grouping which used to categorize whatever the drop downs are there on the form. You can use it to show your data. सपोज मुझे अप्रूवल के लिए देखना है कितने मेरे रिक्वेस्ट है जो अप्रूवल हो चुके हैं, कितने पेंडिंग्स है. इफ आई वांट टू सी फॉर द स्टेटस, इफ आई वांट टू सी फॉर द टास्क, सब टास्क. सो मल्टीपल ऑप्शंस यू कैन सेलेक्ट फॉर योर डैशबोर्ड. ओके. एंड वंस दैट इज डन, हियर इज अ अमाउंट सेटिंग ऑल्सो. तो आपको अमाउंट जो भी पेंडिंग काउंट आ रहा है उसके ऊपर से कौन सा अमाउंट यूज करना है. आपको सिर्फ आपके इंटरनल कॉस्टिंग ही देखने हैं या अदर कॉस्ट भी इंक्लूडेड देखना है, तो यू कैन गो फॉर टोटल कॉस्ट or else you can go for employee cost. This can be changed anytime as and when you are doing analysis. Okay. So same way you can do configuration for rest of the modules. If you don't want to that particular module on your OPR, you just remove this checkbox and it will be get removed. Okay. And once you save it, the dashboard will be changed as per your settings. So this is how OPR will work. Other things I have explained you. This is the global search from where you can search for any of the client by name, by phone number, by email ID. Then once that is get searched, you will able to see the results. One more option or feature we called as find duplicates. So this will also help you to find out the duplicates, clients or data in your system based on the condition. Maybe you wants to check for the based on the phone number, maybe based on the email ID, or maybe the combine both things. So you can create some duplicates cards over here which we called as cards. This is predefined some cards which regularly used by the customers. So we have created that. You can use it. You can clean your data using this rule. Okay. Then you can see the YouTube icon over here, which will show you the training videos as per the page you have loaded over here. Then there is a language icon. Currently we have English only. Afterwards, in future, maybe we'll include other languages. Then we have a bell icon where you will able to see the notifications. Now here, you will receive the notification on the assignment. So someone has assigned some task, then you will have a notification. अगर आपने कुछ schedule किया है, suppose you promise some customer to call on that particular date, then you can also have a notification on that time itself that you need to call this customer. If something is overdue, then also you will have the notification. Okay, so any kind of the assignment or the escalations is that you will have the notification. This is the default systems feature. You don't need to configure anything for that. I hope everyone is clear with that part. Okay, then one more thing over here is mod menu, where you can see so many modules over here. Many modules already Limesh sir explained you in the PPT, that clients contacts, which are our master modules. Then we have a prospect, invoices, job tasks, which are our transaction modules. And then we have activities like timesheet, call, messages. Again, service master is the modules where you are dealing with your clients and you are providing services to your clients, right? Some modules are there like checklist, WhatsApp, campaign, which are related to marketing modules. We have a reports, we have a email, then we have a tags, which is again related to data categorization also, and the marketing perspective also. We also have a template module where you can design your template or content to send to your clients or the team or whatever the marketing things you are doing, you can configure from here. And we also have a HR module where we have a attendance. Okay, so these are the basic modules we'll use to manage your process. Okay, and if user wants to change something for their profile, they can do change it from here. They just need to click on profile and they can do configure themselves. Okay, so this is how your web will be look like. So I'm just stop my screen and give you a small brief on mobile application also. Okay, so let us do one thing. I think हम लोग time थोड़ा सा अपने पास कम है. So we have our Sangam CRM website where these videos are available for web and mobile in detail. So I request my team to share that link in the chat. So rest of the thing you will check it from there. Okay, so I'm not taking you from the mobile application through. Okay. Okay, so now let me just present again my screen. Okay, so let us take through from by form. So first we, if you want to start with the system, there are two ways to enter your masters. As I said, manual आप बना सकते हो 1-to-1 और आप उसकी शीट प्रिपेयर करके इंपोर्ट भी कर सकते हो. सो फर्स्ट आई विल गो थ्रू मैनुअल क्रिएशन ताकि आपको फॉर्म का आइडिया आ जाए कि क्या क्या इंफॉर्मेशन हम लोग मैनेज अभी कर रहे हैं. Which other things you require, you can configure at your part. Okay, so this is the group code. This can be auto generated. हमने अभी उसको manual रखा है because everyone manage group code as per their policies and their process. So suppose I'm creating one group called Parek group. Okay, and this group, sorry, the name will be the Parek group and 001. This will be the group code. So this can be auto incremental also. If they have some group related key persons details, you can mention their phone and email also. This key person will be come directly from the contact module, the person who are dealing with or you are coordinating for the invoices and rest of the things. Okay, so this is the group. Now basically group is used to merge the clients and contacts. So suppose अगर हम लोग एग्जांपल पकड़ के चले कि एनजाइटी सॉल्यूशंस है, उनका मैंने एक ग्रुप बनाया है, या तो पारेक ग्रुप जैसे हमने एग्जांपल लिया, तो उनकी 3 कंपनीज है अलग अलग. पारेक मार्केटिंग्स है, पारेक टेक्सटाइल है एंड पारेक का सीए का फर्म भी है, पारेक सर्विसेज करके है. And there is a peoples who are also there like लिमेश सर है जिनका भी मैं इनवॉइसिंग जीएसटी का कुछ करती हूँ एज अ कंपनी का, और उनका टैक्स जो है तो मैं इनकम टैक्स का भी उनका करती हूँ, उनकी कंपनी के लिए ऑडिट भी करती हूँ, उनके इंडिविजुअल टैक्स फिलिंग के लिए भी मैं उनका काम करती हूँ. तो आई वांट टू टेक इट देम इन सिंगल ग्रुप, तो उस टाइम पे ये क्लाइंट ग्रुप का यूज होगा. ठीक है, सो आई एम जस्ट क्लिक ऑन सेव. तो ये एक ग्रुप बन गया। अभी इस ग्रुप के साथ जितने भी क्लाइंट्स या कॉन्टेक्ट्स रिलेटेड है आप यहाँ से भी बना सकते हो इंडिविजुअली। यू कैन क्लिक ऑन क्रिएट, यू कैन रीडायरेक्ट ऑन द सब पैनल, बोथ वे आप इसको क्रिएट कर सकते हो। सपोज आई एम क्लिक ऑन क्लाइंट, तो ग्रुप अपने आप लिंक हो जाएगा एंड each and every client have their own file number. So let's say P01 is a file number. And if I want to take it with their group reference, so let's say 001-P01. Now I say Parekh Textile. This is one of their company. Their gross income you can mention. Then phone number, suppose I'm mentioning over here. Then email ID is there. You can mention multiple number and multiple email IDs. Suppose I'm just mentioning my email ID. Here we have a feature called email verification. So whatever email ID you are mentioning, it will be auto checked. Now I have by mistake added wrong email ID, so it is showing invalid. So I'm just changing that. Okay, now it is valid. So this is one of the feature, residential, non-residential. तो वो आ जाएगा. Then type. So suppose this is the company. So let's say it is a partnership firm. Then from which industry they are belonging. तो आप यहाँ पे कर सकते हो, say technologies. Then here is the address detail. ये Google के साथ linked है. तो आप यहाँ पे जो भी एड्रेस मेंशन करोगे वो अपने आप यहाँ पे कंपनी होगा वो अपने आप यहाँ पे कैप्चर कर लेगा. यू कैन आप उसको क्लियर करके मैन्युअली भी टाइप कर सकते हैं. सो लेट्स से इट इज बिलिंग अकाउंट, बिलिंग एड्रेस सपोज. नाउ इम्पोर्टेंट डिटेल्स. नाउ यू नीड टू मेंशन देयर पैन, जीएसटी, आधार, उनका लॉगिन पोर्टल के लिए जो भी उनका लॉगिन यूज होता है तो यू कैन मेंशन इट ओवर हियर. There is one more thing which is useful to everyone to grow your business, which is we normally sales terms we called it cross selling. So suppose I can see that they are using my GST and income tax. Now as a company maybe I can pitch them for the audit also, for the certification also. So likewise you can mention that which client using which services and which other services you can pitch them or you can sell them. So this is how you can mention and store your clients information. So this is one of the their organization's detail I have saved on. Okay, so now it is start showing over here likewise. ठीक है. सेम वे इनके यहाँ से उनका पर्सनल इनकम टैक्स का भी हम लोग उनको सर्विस देते हैं फॉर द लिमिट्स. So I'm just adding his name, then number, then email ID, then file number, client group automatic link हो गया. यहाँ पे client name आ जाएगा. Suppose ये पारेख टेक्सटाइल के अंदर ही है उनका, तो मैं ले लेती हूँ ही CEO. Then again their personal PAN and Aadhaar card यहाँ पे आ जाएगा. Birth date, anniversary that can be used to wish them on that day. Then department, we also use the hierarchy to manage and grouping the designations because CEO है, कोई director लिख देता है, कोई proprietor लिखता है, कोई MD लिखता है. So everyone will be come under 00 hierarchy. How we are managing for the designation part. Okay. Now here is the address again. If you wants to carry forward, you can do that. If you wants to manually type, you can do that. One more option is there for the contact is DSC. That is your digital signature. So here you can manage that their pen drive, which is for the digital signature where they currently exist. So maybe it is at your office also can be possible, or it is at the client end. Suppose it is currently at the client end. Currently that digital signature is active or not, you can mention for the active. Then we have a expiration date. सो ये कब एक्सपायर हो रही है वो हमारे सिस्टम में डेट होगा, सिस्टम उनको भी ऑटोमेटिक अलर्ट भेज सकता है, आपको सिस्टम से रिपोर्ट मिलेगा कि नेक्स्ट 30 डेज में ओके, सो इन नेक्स्ट 30 डेज कितने ऐसे सिग्नेचर्स है जो एक्सपायर होने वाले, सो यू कैन इंटीमेट योर क्लाइंट्स टू renew that signature because there is a expiration date for each and every signature. And then ये digital signature provider कौन है, so you can make that settings over here. So based on that, system can also auto alert them, or maybe you can intimate them by checking the reports in it. Okay. And then again, as I said, that there is a organization and then company. So individual person कौन सी service अभी use कर रहा है और कौन सी other service हम उनको दे सकते हैं, that is for cross selling is over here also, just like the client. Okay. सो सपोज मैंने नॉट पीच, यहाँ पे मैंने कुछ ड्रॉप डाउन्स की वैल्यूज है. नॉट पीच मतलब हमने उनको अभी तक पीच मतलब बोला नहीं है, वी डिडंट प्रपोज देम कि हम आप ये करना चाहते हो कि नहीं हमारे साथ. नॉट रिक्वायर्ड मतलब बात हो गई है बट उन्होंने मना किया. इन प्रोसेस मतलब डिस्कशन चल रहा है. सोल्ड यानी अपने से उन्होंने वो सर्विस ले लिया है. अपसेल यानी कि अगर ये कोई कंपनी है, मतलब कि कोई फर्म है, वहाँ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है, तो उनके यहाँ पे हमने किसी और को भी ये सर्विस प्रोवाइड किया है, तो वी कैन से एज अपसेल. डिसकंटिन्यू मतलब पहले यूज करते थे, अब उन्होंने किसी और से करवा लिया, या तो दे डिडंट गो विथ अस, तो ये उस हिसाब से है. ठीक है. सो यू कैन मैनेज ओवर हियर दैट विच सर्विस दे आर यूजिंग एंड व्हाट अदर सर्विस यू कैन सेल देम. ओके. सो दिस इज हाउ यू क्रिएट द कॉन्टेक्ट्स. तो अभी तक हमने 3 चीजें देखी. एक क्लाइंट का ग्रुप देखा, दिस इज द पारेख 001. देन वी क्रिएट वन क्लाइंट, दैट इज दैट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन और कंपनी which is over here Parekh Textile. And I also create one contact which is the person with whom we are coordinating, or maybe the person for whom we sell the service for income tax or something. Then you can create that. You can create as many clients for single group and as many contacts for that. तो ये तो हुआ मैन्युअल क्रिएशन. अभी हमारे पास एक और रास्ता भी है जहां पे हम लोग बल्क में क्रिएट कर सकते हैं. सो वी हैव रेडी विथ सम टेम्पलेट. सपोज दिस आर द ग्रुप्स which you wants to import, where you mention the group code, group name, phone, email and the key person's name. Then we have a clients. अभी ये जो शीट है वो आपके पास कहीं ना कहीं एक्सेल में पड़ा होगा, डेटा वेरीफाइड नहीं होगा, या फिर उसमें कुछ ना कुछ इश्यूज होगा. तो सिस्टम वो तो आपको बता देगा कि ईमेल आईडी गलत है, या पैटर्न गलत है, या फोन नंबर की जगह पे आपने वहाँ पे ईमेल आईडी ऐड कर दिया है, या फिर जो भी इंडस्ट्री टाइप है, तो आपने कोई अगर इंडस्ट्री के अंदर जो आपके पास अवेलेबल उसकी जगह पे कुछ और लिखा है, बिकॉज मैंने वी मैनेज समथिंग मैन्युअली, तो उसमें स्पेलिंग मिस्टेक्स की बहुत सारी गड़बड़ होती है. राइट. सो हमने काफी सारी चीजें ड्रॉप डाउन बेस कर दी है. तो आप यहाँ पे जब डेटा इंपोर्ट करोगे तो फर्स्ट स्टेप आपको डेटा क्लीनिंग का करना पड़ेगा. इसके ऊपर भी लिमेशर का वेबिनार भी हुआ था और उन्होंने काफी सारी ट्रिक्स शेयर की हुई है. सो यू विल गेट इट फ्रॉम देयर हाउ यू कैन प्रिपेयर योर डेटा इन द एक्सेल. ठीक है. सेम वे we create the contacts also which link with your client and group. Okay. Now I will show you small steps to create import the data. Okay. So suppose I wants to first import the clients, sorry, group I will import. So I'm just downloading the things. As I show you when I created the users and import the users, you can download same format from CRM itself. Okay. I'm downloading this client data as well. And the contact. Now I will go into the CRM. I click on import because I'm first going to import the client groups. I click on import. I go to browse the file. As I said, from here you can download the template and here is the drop down list. So while the preparing the data, you can use these two formats to manage and clean your data to import into the system. I'm just click on browse. I use this CA import. Next. Again, it will be showing you how the data is in there in your sheet. Next. Now this is how the fields are get mapped. Suppose you wants to align all the groups to one of the particular user, then we have an option to add field option. Okay, so you can use that add field option and use assign to. You can select one of the user, और अगर आपको ऐसा करना है कि सारे ग्रुप्स को अलग अलग यूजर्स देना है, then you can mention in the sheet itself. Okay, so suppose I am aligns everything to one of the user. I don't want to create some duplicates groups, so I will use to duplicate check on the name. And I click on import. Okay, so you can see my groups are imported. My data is mapped as I mentioned. Sorry, I did on wrong screen. Again selecting group. Next. Okay, so now we can see that some fields are not get mapped automatically. So I can go here and map those fields. Okay, name, then key person name, you can import it because it is mapped, so it is not showing over here. You can skip that if you don't want to map some users in that. And as I also use assign user to map those group to particular user. अगर आप ये मेंशन नहीं करोगे तो जो यूजर इंपोर्ट करेगा उसके ओनरशिप में ये चला जाएगा, राइट? नेक्स्ट, एंड आई आल्सो वांट्स टू चेक okay, I did some mistake, extremely sorry. I was in client and I was trying to import groups, that's why it is not mapped. Sorry for that. Okay, now it is mapped. वो मेरी गलती थी कि नहीं हुआ था. Now next, and I say name check. Okay, and import. Okay, so this is how my groups are created now. Okay, same way I will import for clients. अच्छा, ये notification आ जाता है, मैंने अभी दिखाया नहीं है, but it will be look like the same if you want to check for the errors or duplicates. Let's first import these also and then go for the check that notification. Okay, other things I already explained. Go next. So here also it will map automatically all the columns which are mapped with the system, or else you can map it as I showed you in the first step. Okay, and then import. तो ये बैकग्राउंड में जब तक इंपोर्ट होता है पहले नोटिफिकेशन को देख लेते हैं कि कितने डेटा इंपोर्ट हुए थे एंड उसमें क्या इशू था. तो यू कैन सी हियर क्लाइंट ग्रुप आर क्रिएटेड, और जो की पर्संस नहीं थे वो भी यहाँ पे बन गए ऑटोमेटिक. ठीक है, ये डुप्लीकेट्स चेक हमने किया था नेम के बेस के ऊपर, वहाँ पे कुछ नहीं और ना ही कुछ एरर में है. ठीक है, तो ये क्लाइंट ग्रुप का था. नाउ आई विल क्लिक ऑन क्लाइंट्स. तो ये मेरे क्लाइंट्स भी इंपोर्ट हो गए इन वन को. यू कैन सी एवरीथिंग इज असाइंड टू मी बिकॉज आई डिडंट मैप द यूजर, राइट? ये नोटिफिकेशन भी आ गया. आप ईच एंड एवरी नोटिफिकेशंस को चेक कर सकते हो, यहाँ से देख सकते हो डुप्लीकेट्स एंड एरर्स. तो यहाँ पे 2 रिकॉर्ड्स के प्रॉब्लम है, उसमें डोम वैल्यू नहीं मिला है. सो यू कैन डाउनलोड दोज रिकॉर्ड्स फ्रॉम हियर, और आपको पूरा रिकॉर्ड वापस इंपोर्ट करने की जरूरत नहीं है. ये एरर्स को चेक करके सिर्फ उतने ही रिकॉर्ड्स को आप उसमें वापस री-इंपोर्ट करेंगे आफ्टर करेक्शन. ओके, सो दिस इज हाउ दैट्स 2 रिकॉर्ड्स वेयर वी फाउंड द एरर. तो आप उसमें चेंज करके इंपोर्ट कर सकते हैं. वो एरर क्या थी तो आप वो भी यहाँ से डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, एंड लेट्स इंपोर्ट कॉन्टेक्ट्स एज वेल. और मैं आपको ये लिंक दिखाती हूँ कि पूरा लिंक कैसे हो गया. मुझे मैन्युअली कुछ नहीं करना पड़ा, वो ग्रुप के साथ भी लिंक हो जाएगा, वो क्लाइंट और कॉन्टेक्ट का भी रिलेशनशिप कर देगा, एंड अगेन ग्रुप और कॉन्टेक्ट्स का भी कर देगा. ठीक है, सो हियर इट इज नॉट मैप्ड, तो आप यहाँ पे फर्स्ट नेम लास्ट नेम का कर सकते हो. इसमें कुछ चीजें जहाँ पे हमने ऑटो फैचिंग रखा होगा तो दैट थिंग्स विल बी डायरेक्टली मैप्ड विद द ऑटोमेटिक आ जाएगा पेरेंट रिकॉर्ड के थ्रू. ठीक है, एंड ये चीज हो गई यहाँ पे. नेक्स्ट, आप यहाँ पे भी नेम बेस पे, क्लाइंट बेस पे या फोन के बेस के ऊपर अगर आपको डुप्लीकेट चेक करना है तो आप कर सकते हो एंड इंपोर्ट। ओके, सो इस तरीके से आप डेटा को इंपोर्ट कर सकते हो। यहाँ पे नोटिफिकेशन आ गया है, अगर आपको उसको अंडू करना है, सपोज आपने गलती से उसको इंपोर्ट कर दिया, तो यहाँ पे अंडू का ऑप्शन भी है, सो यू कैन यूज इट दैट एज वेल। ठीक है, सो नाउ लेट्स ओपन वन ऑफ आवर क्लाइंट ग्रुप। तो वो जो पूरा लिंक बना है आफ्टर दिस इंपोर्ट, वी कैन चेक दैट। Suppose I'm using this Ladda group. Okay, I can see here 2 clients entries are there, 3 contacts are there. Okay, तो इनके पूरे ग्रुप में मेरे पास उनकी 2 कंपनी के इंफॉर्मेशन है जिनके लिए उन्होंने अपने से सर्विस ली हुई है। एक तो हॉस्पिटलिटी है एंड दूसरा ट्रेडर्स है। और उनके यहाँ से 3 इंडिविजुअल्स के लिए भी हम लोग ने सर्विसेज दे के रखी है, तो वो अपने को यहाँ पे मिलेगी कि ये लड्डा टेक्सटाइल का भी एक है, ट्रेडर्स का भी है, हॉस्पिटलिटी का भी है। ओके, तो ये पूरी चीजें लिंक हो गई। अब ये लिंक ऐसे ही मैजिकली नहीं हुआ है, वी प्रिपेयर द शीट इन दैट वे जहाँ पे हमने मेंशन किया है। सपोज ये ग्रुप था तो हमने क्लाइंट में यहाँ पे ग्रुप नेम मेंशन किया है जहाँ पे मुझे उसको लिंक करना था, राइट। सो दिस इज द मेन फील्ड हु लिंक योर डेटा इनटू द सीआरएम। ठीक है, एंड सेम वे मैंने कॉन्टेक्ट के अंदर क्लाइंट का नेम और क्लाइंट का ग्रुप दोनों को मेंशन किया है, जिसकी वजह से पूरा हायरार्की इंपोर्ट की वजह से बन गया, मुझे मैन्युअली कुछ नहीं करना पड़ा। ओके, तो दिस इज हाउ प्रिपेयर योर मास्टर्स फ्रॉम सिस्टम। ओके, आप इंपोर्ट कर सकते हो और मैन्युअली भी बन सकते हैं। किसी को कुछ क्वेरी है जो हमने अभी तक जो भी मास्टर्स प्रिपेयर किया या इंपोर्ट किया उसमें कोई डाउट? ओके, मतलब मैं इतना ज्यादा अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन कर रही हूँ या फिर किसी को इंटरेस्ट नहीं आ रहा है इसलिए नहीं पूछ रहे हैं? क्या रीजन है, समझ नहीं आ रहा है? यस और नो बताइए ग्रुप में तो थोड़ा क्लियर होगा, तो मैं आगे जाऊं फिर। ओके, वैसे सर ऐसा बोलते हैं कैसे सन्नाटा 2 ही टाइम पे होता है, या तो सब समझ में आ गया या तो कुछ नहीं आया। ओके, सो मैं कंसीडर कर रही हूँ कि आपको ये समझ में आ रहा है। नाउ लेट्स जनरेट वन टास्क फॉर वन ऑफ दिस क्लाइंट। ठीक है, तो अपना पहला काम होता है कि उन्होंने जो सर्विस ली है वो वर्क हम लोग टीम को अलाइन करें। ठीक है, तो टीम को वर्क अलाइन के लिए हम लोग जाएंगे जॉब टास्क के अंदर। सो आई कैन क्रिएट फ्रॉम हियर। अभी सपोज करिए कि मैंने यहाँ से एक जॉब अलोकेट करना है। सपोज जो आदित्य वाला मेरा ग्रुप है उनके लिए मैंने जीएसटी का सर्विस उन्होंने अपने से लिया है। ठीक है, एंड से एनुअल रिटर्न के लिए है। अभी मैं यहाँ से क्लाइंट का नाम सिलेक्ट कर लूंगी जिसके लिए मैंने लिया है। ठीक है, सो लेट अस सिलेक्ट आदित्य। ओके, अगर इंडिविजुअल पर्सन का होगा तो यू कैन सिलेक्ट हिज और हर नेम ओवर हियर। फाइनेंशियल ईयर आ गया, उसका जो भी आपका फॉर्म टाइप होता है वो आ गया। बाकी की जो डिटेल्स है वो एज एंड व्हेन उनके साथ कोऑर्डिनेशन के बाद आप भरते जाएंगे। ठीक है, एंड देन आई जस्ट यहाँ पे स्टेटस है तो बाय डिफॉल्ट वो न्यू में रहेगा। आप अगर ये वर्क किसी को अलोकेट करते हो तो असाइन में आएगा। उन्होंने वो वर्क के ऊपर टाइम शीट अगर बनाएगी तो सिस्टम उसको अपने आप इन प्रोसेस कर देगा इफ यू वांट, और अगर मैनुअल रखना है तो मैनुअल भी कर सकते हो। एंड देन क्लोज, मतलब कि ये वर्क खत्म हुआ। सपोज मैं अभी असाइन कर रही हूँ एंड आई एम गिविंग दिस वर्क टू लवली। ओके, जो मेरे यहाँ पे सीए इंटर्न थी, राइट, जिन्होंने ज्वाइन किया था। सो आई एम जस्ट सेविंग दैट। ओके, तो अभी ये वर्क मैंने लवलीन को दे दिया। सो नाउ सपोज आई एम लॉगिंग विथ लवलीन्स यूजर एंड मैं आपको उनको बताती हूँ कि लवलीन को ये जो वर्क अलोकेट हुआ ना वो दिखा कैसे। सो आई एम जस्ट गोइंग इन इनकॉग्निटो विंडो and I am login with Loveleen. तो लवलीन का यूजर अभी तक मैंने उसको अलोकेट नहीं किया था तो उसका भी प्रोफाइल ही मेरे पास आया। आई एम जस्ट फिनिश द सेटअप। यू कैन सी बेल आइकन ओवर हियर। तो ये लवलिन को पता चल गया कि मैंने उसको कुछ जीएसटी का आदित्य गिफ्ट रैप वाली कंपनी के लिए दिया हुआ है, ठीक है। एंड मुझे यहाँ पे ओपीआर के ऊपर भी ओपन में दिख रहा है कि उनको कुछ वर्क अलोकेट हुआ है जो अभी भी पेंडिंग में है। सो इफ आई क्लिक ऑन दिट, ये मुझे रिडायरेक्ट करेगा। ये तो था कि सिंगल टाइम वर्क था, तो मैंने उसके लिए रिकरेंस नहीं बनाया। अगर कोई काम ऐसा है मंथली वाला, तो जैसे हमने जेम्स बॉन्ड मोमेंट में देखा था, आप रिकरेंस भी बना सकते हो जो अपने आप उनके लिए हर मंथ के लिए बन जाएगा एंड ईच एंड एवरी मंथ उनके डैशबोर्ड पे वो पर्टिकुलर डेट को विजिबल हो जाएगा, ठीक है। नाउ सपोज आई वर्क ऑन दैट, लवली ने उसके ऊपर काम किया। अभी लवली ने पूरे दिन में आज ये पर्टिकुलर टास्क के लिए 2 आवर्स निकाले। सो हियर इज अ टाइम शीट ऑप्शन, आई एम जस्ट क्रिएटिंग फ्रॉम हियर। मैं अभी मेरा डेली का जो भी मैंने वर्क किया वो यहाँ पे इनपुट कर रही हूँ। ये सब्जेक्ट है वो ऑटो जनरेट हो जाएगा, ठीक है। एंड सपोज मैंने ना इसके ऊपर टाइम, आपको अगर मैनेज करना है तो मैनेज करवा सकते हो, इतना डिटेल नहीं चाहिए तो यू कैन डायरेक्टली मेंशन द ड्यूरेशन, सिस्टम अपने आप करंट टाइम से उसको कंसीडर कर लेगा। तो सपोज मैंने ना आज 10 बजे से उसके ऊपर वर्क स्टार्ट किया था एंड आई वर्क टिल 12 PM, तो मैंने 2 घंटे वर्क किया, तो यहाँ पे 120 मिनट्स अपने आप ले लिया। बाय डिफॉल्ट उसको कंप्लीट हमने इसलिए रखा है कि टाइम शीट है वो एवरी डे ईच एंड एवरी टास्क के लिए हम लोग इनपुट करते जाएंगे। इट्स नॉट अ एक्चुअल टास्क, इट्स द एक्टिविटी जो मैंने की है टू कंप्लीट वन पर्टिकुलर टास्क, ठीक है। और कमेंट में मैंने जो भी कुछ डॉक्यूमेंट प्रिपेयर किए होंगे, तो मैं यहाँ पे एक शॉर्ट में डिस्क्रिप्शन लिख सकती हूँ। इफ यू गो विद द मोबाइल, तो आप मोबाइल से भी ये चीज कर सकते हैं, ठीक है। ओके, सो मैं इसको भी सेव कर रही हूँ, ठीक है। तो जो लवली ने एक टाइम शीट बनाई वो मुझे यहाँ पे दिख जाएगी। मैंने शायद वो सिलेक्ट नहीं किया था, जस्ट अ सेकेंड। एक मिनट, मैं थोड़ा टाइम शीट में चली जाती हूँ। सो यहाँ पे दिख रहा है, वहाँ पे एक मेन मॉड्यूल का कुछ इश्यू छोटा सा शायद हुआ है, तो वो यहाँ पे दिख नहीं रहा है, बट इट विल बी डिस्प्ले लाइक दैट ओनली। अभी सपोज लवली ने ये एक टाइम शीट को कंप्लीट किया है, लेकिन अभी तक उसका मेन वर्क कंप्लीट नहीं हुआ है। तो व्हेन लवली गो ऑन हर डैशबोर्ड, he will still able to see that job which is pending on her side, बट उसका एक टाइम शीट कंप्लीट हुआ है कि आज का दिन का जो उसने काम किया वो कितने ड्यूरेशन के लिए और उसका कॉस्टिंग क्या हुआ, तो वो उसको यहाँ पे उसके खुद के डैशबोर्ड पे दिखता रहेगा, ठीक है। सपोज लवली ने आज ये वर्क जो है वो कंप्लीट कर दिया। सपोज समझिए कि हम लोग 7 या 8 को वो काम कर रही है और उसने ये वर्क कंप्लीट किया। अभी ना कभी कभी कैसा होता है कि कुछ वर्क हुआ है, इंटर्न है, पॉसिबल है कुछ मिस्टेक होने का, तो आपके से चेकअप होना चाहिए उसके ऊपर, मतलब एक एनालिसिस बोलते हैं या तो अप्रूवल जिसे बोलते हैं, जो हमने एक पॉइंट की बात की थी। तो हम लोग को ऐसा करना है कि whenever any task done by the team members, it should be verified by the manager or the person to whom they are reporting. तो हमने ना यहाँ पे एक अप्रूवल का छोटा सा रूल बनाया है। आई विल शो यू फ्रॉम वेयर यू कैन कॉन्फ़िगर दैट, बट मैं पहले बता देती हूँ कि ये पूरा प्रोसेस कैसे चलेगा। सो हमने क्या किया है कि जब भी कोई टास्क कंप्लीट होगा ना, तो पहले वो मैनेजर के पास अप्रूवल में जाएगा। जैसे ही मैनेजर उसके लिए अप्रूव करेगा ना, ये जो जॉब टास्क है ना वो अपने आप कंप्लीट होगा। जैसे ये क्लोज करेगी तो उसके ऊपर से एक ऑटोमेटिक इनवॉइस बन जाएगा, and that invoice will assign to your account team who is going to generate the bill. Okay, I'm again repeating. अच्छा सॉरी, I think my voice was little bit slower. तो वापस मैं एक बार रिपीट कर देती हूँ कि जब मैं कोई जॉब टास्क को कंप्लीट करूंगी तो पहले वो मैनेजर के पास वेरिफिकेशन में जाएगा, और अगर मैनेजर उसे अप्रूव करता है तब उसके लिए ऑटोमेटिक इनवॉइस बन जाएगा, एंड दैट इनवॉइस करंटली असाइन टू द अकाउंट मैनेजर, और अगर आपका कोई प्रोसेस है कि कोई और पर्सन उसको देखता है कि जीएसटी के लिए सपोज भुवनेश जी देखते हैं या फिर टीडीएस के लिए वैभव देखता है, दोज आर द पर्सन्स हु आर हैंडलिंग द थिंग्स, यू कैन अलाइन देम दैट इनवॉइस टू बी क्रिएटेड एंड टू द सेंड टू द क्लाइंट्स. Okay, so currently as a Loveleen, I'm just marking this particular task as closed and click on save. Okay, जैसे ये सेव होगा this record will be freeze. You can see यहाँ पे pending आने लग गया. अभी ना सेम वे मैं एक और चीज करती हूँ, आई विल लॉग इन विद जुनेद यूजर ऑल्सो. ठीक है, तो मैं अभी लवलीन का प्रोफाइल लॉग आउट कर देती हूँ. एज अ मैनेजर जुनेद को क्या दिखेगा वो भी दिख लेते हैं. So suppose I'm logging with Junaid. Okay, and I'm just finish the setup. Now you can see Junaid को भी ना एक notification आया कि there is some approval request from your Lovely. ठीक है, तो मैंने उसके ऊपर क्लिक कर दिया. अभी ये मुझे यहाँ पे दिखा रहा है अप्रूव एंड डिसअप्रूव. जो लवलीन के यहाँ पे पेंडिंग दिख रहा था वो अभी यहाँ पे अप्रूव एंड डिसअप्रूव दिख रहा है. नाउ एज अ मैनेजर सपोज आई एम अप्रूविंग हर रिक्वेस्ट. मैंने सब चेक कर लिया, मुझे यहाँ पे डिटेल्स दिख रहे हैं क्लाइंट्स के, उन्होंने जो भी वर्क किया है वो कुछ अटैचमेंट्स था जो भी था, everything I can manage it and I can check from here. Now I am saying it is approved. I'm just mentioning the note. ये note वहां पे सेव हो जाएगा and I just click on save. अभी जैसे ये सेव हुआ ना, एग्जिट इस जॉब के नीचे एक इनवॉइस बन जाएगा. यू कैन सी ये इनवॉइस बन गया. ओके, सो दिस इज द इनवॉइस विच इज जनरेटेड अगेंस्ट द टास्क. तो ये टास्क के नीचे आपको दिखेगा. और सेम वे नाउ अगेन आई एम गोइंग इन माय प्रोफाइल, और मैं अगर मेरा डैशबोर्ड रिफ्रेश करूंगी तो ये मुझे दिखेगा यहाँ पे. ओके, सॉरी, इनवॉइस का मेरा टैब ऑन नहीं है, सो आई एम जस्ट कीप इनेबल दैट. तो ये प्राइमरी में अभी मैं क्लोज इनवॉइस डेट रख रही हूँ एंड कैटेगरी भी रख रही हूँ, फॉर्म्स के थ्रू भी रख रही हूँ, स्टेटस भी रख रही हूँ एंड क्लिक ऑन सेव. ओके, तो ये अभी इनवॉइसेस यहाँ से जनरेट हो गए. 1 सेकेंड. अच्छा, someone has requested to speak in English. So now you can see there is a one timesheet. Today one timesheet has been created, one job task has been created, 14 clients are created, 28 contacts are created. तो I can see it from here. अभी ना हमने एक चीज की बात की थी, वो हमने थोड़ा सा मिस किया था. So I'm guiding that as a customer, as a NJ, we have more 3 companies from where we are managing the bills, जिसे हम लोग फर्म बोलते हैं. तो अगर मैं ये इनवॉइस में जाती हूँ, ओके, आई एम जस्ट क्लिक ऑन क्रिएट. ये जो फर्म है ना, आप इसको कहाँ से कॉन्फ़िगर कर सकते हो, मैं आपको सिर्फ दिखा देती हूँ एक बार, ताकि आप जब सिस्टम यूज करना चालू करो तो हाउ यू कैन डू इट एट योर एंड. ठीक है, तो यहाँ से एडमिन पैनल में जाना है आपको. अभी ये यहाँ से हम लोग इनवॉइस, ये जो इनवॉइस का मॉड्यूल है, ठीक है, अभी हमने उसको थोड़ा सा रीनेम किया है. यहाँ पे है माई फर्म एंड ब्रांच का ऑप्शन, तो ये 3 डॉट्स पे क्लिक करना है, एडिट करेंगे. देन देयर इज वन पेंसिल आइकन ओवर हियर, मैं क्लिक करूंगी एंड आई कैन चेंज द नेम. मैं पूरी की पूरी वैल्यू रिप्लेस कर सकती हूँ या फिर यहाँ पे ऐड करके नया वैल्यू भी डाल सकती हूँ. ओके, सो आप इस तरीके से नई वैल्यू ऐड कर सकते हो, तो खुद के फर्म की डिटेल डाल सकते हो. तो मैंने स्टेप्स क्या किया, अभी मैं यहाँ से एडमिन पैनल में गई. एडमिन में डेवलपर स्पेस करके ऑप्शन है जहाँ पे स्टूडियो का ऑप्शन है, मैंने उसमें गया. देन आई जस्ट गो ऑन कोटेशन, और मैंने यहाँ पे जो माई फर्म का जो फील्ड के अंदर मुझे चेंज करना था, यहाँ पे एडिट प्रॉपर्टी किया एंड आई एड माई थिंग्स. ओके, बाय क्लिकिंग ऑन दिस पेंसिल आइकन. तो दिस इज हाउ यू कैन मैनेज योर फॉर्म्स. सपोज मुझे ऐसा करना है कि उन्होंने पूरी सर्विस नहीं थी, वन टाइम मेरे से कोई सर्विस करवाया, तो मैं एक इनवॉइस डायरेक्ट क्रिएशन भी दिखा देती हूँ, जरूरी नहीं कि जॉब टास्क के क्रिएट पे ही बने, आप यहाँ से क्रिएट इनवॉइसेस में जा सकते हैं। ठीक है, यहाँ से फॉर्म सिलेक्शन कर सकते हो कि उनका बिलिंग कहाँ से बनने वाला है। सपोज आई एम सेइंग कि फॉर्म 2 से बनने वाला है, कौन सी कैटेगरी के लिए है, मतलब कौन से पर्पज से उनका इनवॉइस बन रहा है। तो सपोज इनकम टैक्स के लिए जो अपने चार्जेस है वो मुझे लेने हैं। तो जब ये ऑटोमेटिक बनेगा तब रिक्वेस्ट फॉर इनवॉइस क्रिएशन रहेगा। अगर मैं खुद बना रही हूँ तो अभी मैं उसको ड्राफ्ट में रखूंगी क्योंकि मैंने कस्टमर को नहीं दिया है। सपोज मैं यहाँ से क्लाइंट भी सिलेक्शन करती हूँ कि किसके लिए मुझे इनवॉइस बनाना है। ओके, तो मैंने ये ज्वेलर्स वाला नाम सेलेक्ट कर लिया जिनके लिए मुझे इनवॉइस बनाना है। देन सर्विसेज डिटेल में गई और मैंने यहाँ से सर्विस ऐड किया, ऐड ग्रुप सर्विस में सर्विस ऐड किया। तो यहाँ पे मेरा मास्टर्स होगा। अभी यहाँ पे डेटा नहीं दिख रहा है, क्यों नहीं दिख रहा है? क्योंकि हमने हमारी सर्विसेज कॉन्फ़िगर नहीं की है। ओके, तो ये सर्विस मास्टर का मॉड्यूल है। इसके लिए भी अपने पास टेम्पलेट है जिसमें आप यहाँ पे सर्विस मास्टर्स जो है इसको डाउनलोड करके सीधा इंपोर्ट कर सकते हो या फिर मैन्युअल क्रिएट भी कर सकते हो। एज लिमिसर सेड, एज एंड व्हेन अगर आप कोई नवी सर्विस इंट्रोड्यूस करते हो फॉर द क्लाइंट्स, आप यहाँ से क्रिएट कर सकते हैं। अभी हमारे पास शीट है तो वी कैन डायरेक्टली इंपोर्ट दैट। ओके, नेक्स्ट एंड नेक्स्ट। तो आई होप आपको अभी इंपोर्ट के स्टेप्स क्लियर हो गए होंगे कि अपने को सिर्फ शीट प्रॉपर प्रिपेयर करना है, सिस्टम अपने आप बाकी चीज़ें कर लेगी। ठीक है, तो ये मेरी सर्विसेज इंपोर्ट हो गई। आई एम अगेन गोइंग ओवर हियर, नाउ आई कैन सी माय सर्विसेज। ओके, सो यहाँ पे हमने इनकम टैक्स का लिया था, सो आई एम जस्ट सिलेक्टिंग दैट। उसमें जो भी अपने चार्जेस उनसे लेने थे, सपोज 10,000 लेना था, बाकी की सारी चीज़ें एज इट इज़ आ जाएगी। अगर कोई टैक्स अप्लाइड है तो ये टैक्स यहाँ पे आ जाएगा। कुछ डिस्काउंट अगर आपने दिया है उनको तो यहाँ पे आप डिस्काउंट भी दे सकते हो उनको। तो यहाँ पे पूरा कैलकुलेशन आपको ग्रांड टोटल दिख जाएगा, बिलिंग अमाउंट। अगर आपकी कोई टर्म्स कंडीशंस है आप उसको प्री डिफाइन करके भी रख सकते हो। सपोज 50% एडवांस और समथिंग, वट एवर यू हैव, यू कैन मेंशन इट। अगर बैंक का डिटेल्स भी आपको उनको देना है तो आप यू कैन कॉन्फ़िगर कर सकते हो उसको। ठीक है, ये बन गया, मैं उसको सेव कर देती हूँ। तो ये नंबर ऑटो जनरेट हो गया। ये पैटर्न भी आप डिसाइड कर सकते हो कि आपके इनवॉइस का पैटर्न क्या रहना चाहिए नंबर का। तो वो हो गया। कौन सी सर्विस के लिए मैंने ये इनवॉइस बनाई ये मुझे यहाँ पे दिख रहा है। अभी आप यहाँ से उसको प्रीव्यू देख सकते हो कि मेरा इनवॉइस दिख कैसा रहा है। तो भाई मैंने देख लिया, ये इस तरीके से अभी दिख रहा है। ठीक है, फिर अगर सपोज मुझे उनको यहीं से सीधा मेल कर देना है तो आई कैन जस्ट क्लिक ऑन ईमेल एज पीडीएफ। अब यहाँ पे एक ऑप्शन आपको दिखा, यहाँ पे मैसेज आया कि आपका प्रोफाइल कॉन्फ़िगर्ड नहीं है टू सेंड द ईमेल। तो सिस्टम आपको वो भी वैलिडेट करके देगा कि आप जो एक्शन करने की कोशिश कर रहे हो तो उसमें कहीं पे कुछ आपने कॉन्फ़िगरेशन का मिस नहीं किया है ना, तो दैट वाज राइट। और यहाँ पे अटैचमेंट हो जाएगा कॉन्फ़िगर होता, यू कैन यूज द टेम्पलेट और आप यहाँ पे मेंशन करके लिख सकते हो एंड यू कैन सेंड दिस ईमेल। अभी यहाँ पे दूसरी एक चीज भी है दैट इज शेड्यूल ईमेल। तो अगर ऐसा है कि आपने आज इनवॉइस बना के रखा है लेकिन उनको 2 दिन के बाद भेजना है तो आप यहाँ से शेड्यूल करके भी रख सकते हो, तो सिस्टम अपने आप उस दिन उनको भेज देगा। ठीक है, सो दिस इज हाउ यू कैन मैनेज द पर्टिकुलर क्लाइंट, क्लाइंट का इनवॉइस, क्लाइंट की सर्विसेज, उसके लिए जो जो जॉब टास्क टीम को दिया है वो टीम उसको कैसे अपडेट करेगी, एंड टीम का वर्क खत्म होने के बाद वैलिडेशन के बाद बिलिंग कैसे जनरेट होगा, वहां तक का प्रोसेस हमने देखा। किसी को कुछ कंफ्यूजन या कुछ पूछना है इसके रिलेटेड? ओके, सो मैं कंसीडर अभी कर रही हूँ कि आपको ये पूरा क्लियर हुआ है। इसका रिकॉर्डिंग भी है एंड आफ्टरवर्ड्स वी विल आल्सो शेयर द कोर्स लिंक विथ यू। तो मैं अभी लिमेश सर को हैंड ओवर करती हूँ, वो आगे का गाइड करेंगे। थैंक यू।
Thank you very much. I hope I'm audible and my screen is visible. So we have already covered a lot of stuff from chapter number 7. Task also we have covered most of the things. Okay, I think everything is covered in task, approval mechanism and okay. and invoicing is also covered. We have also covered how you can create branches or reports and everything. And report creation also you have seen in much detail. And before I go ahead, and I would like to share something with you, that we have a community called Sangam CRM community on the platform called school.com. And I have shared the registration link with you. This is free of cost. You can come here, and once you join the community, this will be visible. You have to join it. And how do you figure out whether you are joined or not? You will see here, I'm able to see settings. You will be able to see join now. And once you come here, go to classroom, and see we have video tutorials very nicely designed in Hindi and English for you. So if you click on step 1, you will understand this. This is in Hindi, and here if you go down, everything in English also. So whatever language you prefer. And apart from Hindi and English, very shortly these videos will be coming in French, Portuguese, and Spanish. So this is video number 1 which you should watch, right? Understand this before starting CRM, so that you basically understand what it is and what it is not. Then we would recommend you to watch this video, which is about web UI walkthrough, which was briefly done by Ishani today, but in this video it is 23-minute long, but you will understand every component of the CRM. Then this is mobile walkthrough. I think mobile is much more important than web UI in today's life, because we use mobile much more. So you need to be very good in understanding the mobile. Then this video explains you why these two have slightly different UI, because the usage is different. So then this explains you the master and transaction modules and everything. In case if you are a team leader, you should watch this. And if you are a boss, owner, partner, director in your firm, you should watch this video to understand and learn how to drive that change. Then 107, this video, this explains you whether you will need CRM or not, because there are many cases when you don't need CRM. So this typically answers all your questions before you go for CRM. So I recommend you strongly to watch these videos. And once again, we come back to classroom. Then we have this weekly Q&A sessions recording, which happens on every Friday. And you can find everything here. And then you have mastering fundamentals. So if you click on that, you will find about the sales process or CRM admin basics. So I think basics will be good enough for you. It will cover most of the things that you require. And the best thing about this platform is that here, if you go to search box and if you type anything, let's say I type WhatsApp integration plus enter, you will get everything about WhatsApp integration, the discussions in the community or the videos that you have. So this is 6.1 integrations and connectors, everything required for WhatsApp connection. You will find it here. Let me rephrase the search. I'll search only for WhatsApp. You'll get that also. Wherever WhatsApp is covered in whichever videos, everything will be covered. I would request you to join this. It will be very useful to you. And regarding the reporting part, you have already covered. We have specific videos on report creation also in the school community. And scheduling a report or a Google Sheet integration with the report is very useful. Many of our clients use it very extensively. How to manage digital signatures and create reports for that, so that you get information about DSC records or renewal or sending the reminder messages to your clients. That also we have already seen. Document management is simple. You have to just upload the document. Okay. And that you can do from web as well as mobile. That part also you will get a lot of videos. See, we are running short of time. That is the reason we would like to skip some of the content for which we already have videos. Then we have WhatsApp and CRM integration. Now this happens to be very, very important for all of us. Many of you might be very curious how this works. So Sangam CRM can help you to validate or verify WhatsApp numbers that are in your CRM. Okay. And there are two types of integration available. One is it can integrate with your WhatsApp mobile app on your Android phone, and another is WhatsApp API. So both the integrations are available. You can send individual messages, you can send individual messages from web or mobile or template based, or you can also send WhatsApp campaigns, drip campaign, as well as bulk sending on particular date. Okay, and sending campaigns from Android phone. How it is sent, that also is covered in the video. So would you like to see this now, or would you like me to share the video? You can reply in the chat. We have a detailed video which will be good for you, where you can see everything. Okay, so we'll share the video for this, and you will get a couple of links, maybe more than couple of links after this workshop finishes. And by the way, you can also integrate this WhatsApp API. So you have to configure it, and then it works as it is. And here you can also get reports, how many messages sent, how many messages seen, and everything. Now we also have HR related functionalities. Now the idea is not to make this as an HRMS, but to improve the operational efficiency of your organization. Now, what do I mean by that? A lot of bulk English, but the idea is very simple. So it allows you to do daily attendance, and along with attendance, you can also manage work from home or leave management. And attendance reporting, visits or task, check-in and check-out, means in case whenever your team is visiting customers, that they can record that also. They can also record expenses, and you can get a report about expenses, which team member did how much expenditure. You can also have an approval setting configured for it. Okay. And time and cost analysis, of course, available, which you have already seen. Approval management also we have discussed. Okay. So approval management is seen. So data security will be important for all of you to understand. And we have three different layers of security. So first is at the data center level, where we have everything is stored in tier 4 data center. So your data is not here in my office. It is properly in tier 4 data center, the best in India. So we host in Yota, we host in Control-S, and we host in NetMagic. Why we have selected 3 data centers? Because of the disaster recovery features. So then we have dedicated rack servers, and outside the rack servers, we have firewalls and hardened operating system. So this is not the general operating system. I would like to share with you that we have had a very long history of creating operating systems. So we know how to create an operating system which will be very, very secured. And we also use very latest and secure development tools and development platforms. So when I say we use Laravel, so Laravel will be latest. When I say we use PHP, PHP will be latest. So everything is latest with all the patches applied and all the security things applied. Then we have regular VAPT done. So by the way, just for the information, this same Sangam CRM which we have demonstrated to you right now is used by government also. Yes, so government e-marketplace, GEM, you might be knowing. So entire contact center, help desk, CRM of GEM runs on Sangam CRM. Okay, we recently tied up with TCS also for various different projects. So backup and disaster recovery is also managed very well. So we have a DR mechanism in place. So your CRM will never go down. And if at all it goes down, maximum it can take 30 minutes. In last 14 years, it has not gone down. Then data security from the endpoint perspective. So only HTTPS access is there. So everything is secured based on SHA 256 SSL encryption. So this is the highest security that any web application can have. You can also configure IP restrictions from where your team members can log in. And this is through the admin panel, right? Remember, I said this is a low code, no code platform. So you don't have to configure a lot of things. And you don't have to write code for anything. Then two-factor authentication, we have already rolled out for few of the customers. And for all the customers, it will be rolled out in the next few weeks. Then one important security features is that we do not store any offline data for mobile or web application. Now, if we are storing offline data or mobile application, that can be a security risk in some way, but we do not store that. Then how about the internal security of your CRM application? The security which comes inside the CRM. So you can enforce a password policy, which is from the configuration, which we saw in the admin panel. Then you can have module level, field level, and record level user-based permissions. So you can decide which kind of users have access to which kind of data and what they can do from there. So it is not that everyone will be able to see everything. You can decide who should see. Then you can put restriction on imports and exports. Then user activity reporting is there so that you can understand when your users logged in, which tables or which modules or which records they had access to. Okay, and then of course we have Tally integration. We will share one video about the Tally integration also. There are a lot of features, and Tally integration has been with Sangam CRM or with NJCRM since 2013-14. So it's been 10 years since we had Tally integration. So first thing is Tally should be on cloud. It is connected using the secured ODBC connection. You don't need to do any customization in Tally. It is ready to use, right? Whatever configuration is required is to be done in CRM. Nothing to be done on the Tally side. And in case if you are using Sugam Cloud, which is the Tally cloud provided by NJ, that integration becomes much more smooth and also much more secure. Now, how does it work? Tally ledgers are linked with clients and contacts in CRM. Closing balance and ledger from Tally, you can send to CRM, vice versa. So what will be the benefit of this integration? You can send, see, once you have created any contact or client in Tally, you can send it directly to Tally. Sorry, I missed it. Goofed up. Once you create client or contact in CRM, you can send it directly to Tally. So no need to do that duplication of work. And once you have created invoices in CRM, you can send them to Tally directly. It's a single click. In fact, it can go automatically also. And if you're on Move and you need to send ledger from your CRM mobile app to your customers, you can do that also. You can get outstanding reports from Tally, from CRM also. And you can send payment reminders from CRM. You can send it by email or WhatsApp, whatever you like. Now you have reached here more than 50, not 58, 85 of you have already registered for CRM and started to configuration today. Whatever we have discussed today or you have seen today, what is the road ahead? What are the other things that you can do in the CRM right now? You can create your custom workflows. You can design your custom modules. You can also configure the cross-selling process, which Ishani showed you. And that process helps a lot in identifying the potential opportunities within the customer's database. We also have an event management module in Sangam CRM. Now, most of CAs do, not most, but many of the CAs do lot of events, offline events and online events for their customers. So you can use Sangam CRM for managing those events. It will be fantastic. And we have a feature called Sangam Enrich. So this is a new feature which can fetch information from LinkedIn and other sources into your CRM for your customer data. Okay. So if you have 500 contacts Sangam CRM can give you the links of their LinkedIn profile and also other data from the LinkedIn. So which will help you to do social networking in a much better way and stay connected with your customers on LinkedIn also. Of course, you can integrate this with your website. Now, what implementation options you have? How can you implement this? So there are always multiple ways of help available. As I told you, you can use community. You can join the community. You can watch the videos, ask questions there, and implement this on your own. Another way can be you can do the certification courses. We have a special offer also for that. Just to mention, we do not intend to make profit from certification courses, but the idea is to charge a small amount so that at least we can pay the fees of the hosting provider. You can also take help of implementation partners. Remember, we told you we have a lot of implementation partners who are specifically trained for this. Now, how do you find Sangam CRM implementation partner? Simple idea, just go to Google and type Sangam CRM implementation partners. You will get list of them. Don't click on advertisement, by the way. Otherwise, Salesforce or Zoho will get you away. And of course, you can connect to us anytime. So we have shared your numbers. We have shared our numbers. You have also received WhatsApp notifications and emails from my ID. So we can always stay connected. Now, there is one more possibility with chartered accountants. We can also explore the partnering options. Currently, also, we have many chartered accountants who work as partners with NJ. Okay. So as the famous Hindi dialogue goes, I have modified that slightly. क्यों ना हम इस पहचान को एक रिश्ते में बदल दें. So you can refer us to your clients. We can help them with Tally Cloud and Sangam CRM. We also conduct knowledge-based workshops based on AI plus LinkedIn or WhatsApp automation. And we are also planning to start workshops on AI for data analysis. Now that can be very useful. And finally, I want to share some upcoming features with you, which are like client portal or mobile app, wherein you can allow your clients to access CRM, create tickets or tasks for you, know what is the status of their activities here in your organization. They can upload the document, they can download the documents from there. So whatever communication you have to do with your clients on a regular basis on email and WhatsApp, and there is a lot of confusion in it. Everything can be removed and streamlined because of this client portal or mobile app. Then payment collection and outstanding reports from Sangam CRM. So currently payment collection module is not enabled in your CRM. Invoices module is available. So once payment collection module is available, you can also create debit note and credit notes and receipt of the payment. And of course, once you have all these four things, you can also get outstanding reports. Two-factor authentication coming soon. E-invoicing coming soon. Certificate courses specifically for CA firms and tax consultants. They will be coming soon. Data import templates for importing data and updates from various platforms like Genius, Winman, and everything. We will be providing you that soon. And when I say coming features, I don't mean this is a 12 months roadmap. I mean it's a few weeks roadmap. Other things that we are working on is we are integrating Sangam CRM with GST, IT, and MCA portals so that updates about the whether return has been filed or not or anything status updates from these portals, CRM can tell you that. So it will smoothen up a lot of things. Tally multi-company integration is coming soon. Then we are having a new UX for creating tasks, particularly recurring and multiple clients. So it will be much easier for you to do that once this new UX is released. And now it's time for Q&A. So I am done with the presentation. If you have any questions, we can take up that. If you have any suggestions, please share. If you want us to show something else, we can discuss that also. Yes, Sunilji, you have raised hand. You can unmute and ask question. Please go ahead.
Thank you for this opportunity. I have few question. I just jot down in my diary. So
Yeah.
should I ask?
Yeah, please, sir.
Yes. Question one: how many clients can added in this free CRM user? I can know ki it's 10, but for client.
Yeah, just wait. Let me share my screen. I would like to show you something. So there is something here. If you go to sangamcrm.com, so this is everything about the free CRM. Unlimited records, no module restrictions. You get all the add-ons available. No space restrictions, no compromise on data security. We don't even ask you to put your credit card. Okay, so there is no limit how much records or how much data you can put into CRM.
Great.
I hope that answered your question, sir.
Yes. Is it available in white label?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. And is it an open source CRM where I can find the codes freely on GitHub and all?
No, sir, it is not open source. It's a commercial software. And we don't plan to do open source maybe in another 18 or 24 months, but future we don't know.
Okay. Now, how we can integrate with Google Workspace?
See, we have already done integration with Google Sheets.
Okay, fine.
And Google Calendar also few people are using. Google Email also people are using.
Great. Now, if I'm using Tally on private server, not on cloud, private server, is it possible to integrate that Tally private server with Sangam CRM?
Sir, there is no problem of possible. It is always possible. The problem is that we used to initially allow to integrate Tally wherever you have put it. But then we started getting lot of support requests just because the connectivity was issue or some setting on the server had changed. Okay. And then we had to put in resources to debug that or figure out that. That is the reason we say that we will allow only if you are on our cloud. But you can speak to our team if you have a Tally on somewhere where it is very reliable and you are confident about it, we can allow that also. Means it is not out of the possibility, sir. We have just done it to safeguard you.
Okay. And last but not the least, what would be the charges after 10 user? If I'm
Yes. So we have slab wise pricing after 10 users, and the pricing starts from 12,000 rupees per user per year, billed annually.
Okay.
Right. And when you have more users, the pricing goes down.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your.
Thank you very much, sir. Acha, by the way, इसमें GST is extra in our the pricing. So we have a policy that मेरा अलग मोदी का अलग.
I think all are with the fraternity who knows very well with this GST. तो ये बोलने की जरूरत I hope कि नहीं in this group. Thank you, sir.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
I hope all of you liked whatever we have shared with you today. Rajesh, sir, you have question. You can please unmute and ask.
Sir,
And
मेरा
by the way,
question
all
ये
of
है,
you, if you can enable your camera, it would be better. We can see each other and speak.
सर मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि मैं ये जीएसटी और इनकम टैक्स का प्रैक्टिस नहीं करता हूँ, खाली प्रोजेक्ट फाइनेंस और सब्सिडी रिलेटेड काम कर रहा हूँ बराबर, तो वो सर्विसेज इसमें ऐड हो जाएगी बराबर.
हाँ.
और अपना ये मैं सीआरएम ऑलरेडी यूज कर रहा हूँ हमारा फ्री वाला, उसमें लीड और जो आता है ना अपॉर्चुनिटी वगैरह कंपनी आता है, उसमें वो प्रोडक्ट आता है सर्विस मास्टर और सीए डैशबोर्ड नहीं है उसमें, तो उसको कैसे करेंगे उसमें जॉब वाला मेरे को चाहिए खाली, बाकी तो चलेगा.
नो प्रॉब्लम सर. जैसे अभी पहले भी किसी ने पूछा था ना सर ने, तो व्हाट वी वुड सजेस्ट इज, आपको कम्युनिटी में है ना school.com वाला.
कम्युनिटी में हूँ सर मैं.
हाँ, तो वहां पे आप पोस्ट डाल दो ना कि मुझे ऐसा माइग्रेट
वो
करना है,
मैंने
तो
डाल दिया,
हमारी
लेकिन
टीम में
मेरे
से
को
कोई
खाली
आपको कर देगा।
एक क्यूरियोसिटी ये है कि इंटीग्रेट होगा या अलग से
हाँ
करना
हाँ,
पड़ेगा,
हो
शिफ्ट होना?
जाएगा सर, हो जाएगा।
हो जाएगा,
देखो,
ओके।
हम
हाँ,
लोगों ने खुद सॉफ्टवेयर बनाया है, ऐसा तो नहीं है कि अमेरिका में बैठे हुए किसी ने बनाया है।
नहीं नहीं, वो तो बरोबर है।
हाँ, तो चिंता मत करो, हो जाएगा।
ओके ओके, थैंक यू सर, थैंक
डन।
यू। ओके।
यस, यस सर, यू कैन आस्क एनीथिंग। मिस्टर रवि ने पूछा है, कैन यू ऑल्सो अपडेट विथ अलर्ट्स मैसेजेस ऑन टैक्स अपडेट्स एंड टैक्स कंप्लायंस? Does it mean that you want to send alert messages to your clients? If yes, yes, you can do that. No worries. Mr. Vapiwala is asking, that is 1/4 services in CRM. Yes. I did not understand, sir, your exact question. Can we get audit for any activity done on Sangam CRM like client modification? Yes, you already have that. Okay, so whenever you go to any module, you can just click on the right hand side top, and there you get logs. We want us to show, we can show that now. Mr. Saili Thakur has asked, can we have monthly report for analysis for open tasks? Of course, yes. I would request all of you to put in some sample data into CRM and spend at least 2, 3, 4 hours on reporting. See, one mistake that we all of do is we don't spend enough time on reporting part. Okay. My suggestion is that the owner of the organization should spend at least 1 hour daily on reporting part for the first 1 month or 1 week, and after that 20 minutes daily. And as the owner or team leader of your organization, you should have very good command over the reporting structure or how you can create report. Creating reports is a must. In many organizations in olden days, what used to happen is that you have some IT wala person who will create reports and then print out and then give to you. But that's very old school, sir. We need to start using the CRM, start using the reporting tool on our own. Umesh Kumar Jethani ji, please, you can unmute and speak, sir.
Morning, sir. Wish you a very happy birthday, sir, first of all.
Are, thank you very much.
Second time, the presentation was good. I'm just asking ki, you are saying it is better. So it's better that you should put some sort of comparisons to some applications which are running in the market, so that we are able to differentiate what exact extra facility or better facility you are having in the application. So I've been using the practice machine for last 4 or 5 years. So whether I switch or not, that depends on what extra feature you are providing. So you should have comparison with them, some software.
Yeah, sure. Is it okay if I answer you and I take 2-3 minutes for that?
Yeah, definitely, sir. Definitely.
Okay. So whenever anybody creates comparison chart, it is always going to be biased, right? Of course, we can say what all things we can do that on the fair side, it is always possible. Okay. And second part is whatever software you are using right now, there might be difference in the terminology being used, difference in the way everything works, and also difference in the feel of the software or how smooth or how comprehensive it is. For example, if I create a comparison chart and somebody says task management, I take it, the other person also takes it. But I may have lots of features in task, very ease of creating tasks, very ease of creating reports on tasks, very ease of creating cost and time calculations on tasks. While the other person might not have, he just has a list, but still he will put it. So my suggestion is, sir, we are ready to spend time with you. You also spend some time with us. Let us have one short demo. You can you have understood a lot of things from the CRM today also. You can have one-on-one meeting with our team and understand that in detail. Today only one gentleman asked me what is the difference between Sangam CRM and Zoho CRM. Now let me tell you, sir. So Sangam CRM is developed by a team called NJ IT Solutions Limited. We are only 100 people team. Zoho has a 17,000 people team. And the village from which we operate has population of 10,000 people. So Zoho is larger than my village. Forget my company. Okay. So you can't have that comparison. But then we have many satisfied customers also. Zoho also has many satisfied customers. Okay. So rather than trying to select what is the best, let us select what is the best for me. And we are ready to invest time for that, sir. We are okay.
Okay.
Mr. Santosh has asked what is the support mechanism and TAT for any query. Sir, there are two ways. If you put in community, we have dedicated team of 7 people for community managers. And we also have many partners who provide very active support on community, right? This we are talking of everything free. But in case if you tie up with our partner or with us, so if you have more than 10 users, we can implement that for you. And if you are less than 10 users, our partners can implement that for you. Then TAT is immediate, not to worry about it. We are known for our software, but we are loved for our support. That makes a good sentence. Thank you. Alok ji is asking, how will I get support if I go for less than 10 users and I'm a non-paying client of your company? Sir, don't worry. As I told you, there are 3 ways. Either you use community, which is absolutely free of cost, or you tie up with one of our partners where the pricing is different, quite different, right? Okay, so both these ways you can get support. Rajesh Savania ji has shared, I have a better experience in Sangam CRM than Zoho. I use Zoho for 3 years, but Sangam CRM is best, no doubt. Best for me. Rajesh bhai, I love you for this. Thank you. Anil Kumar Agarwal had asked, can it be used on Android, iPhone? Yes, both platforms it is available. Okay, everything available. And one last request, we have posted about this on LinkedIn. You can visit that post. And if you found this workshop to be good, useful, we would love to have your suggestions there. And we are also live on YouTube, by the way. We will share that recording link with you. So in case your friends or colleagues or some other friends from your community are interested, you can always contact us. And finally, we are planning to have offline workshops in different cities along with the study circles. So we already planned for Vapi, then Surat and Ahmedabad. And we will be planning for Pune also soon. So if you want us to do a workshop in your city, you're more than welcome, sir. We would love to come to your city. Alok ji said, I want to use for only client CRM purpose. You can do it? Yes, sir, you can do it. No worries. Not to worry. We thought we were late, but we have concluded well in time. And we will share all the relevant links to all of you. If you have any questions, you can ask. And by the way, I forgot to tell you, and next line I will speak in Hindi. Forgive me for that. आप सबके लिए ना स्वादिष्ट भोजन का आयोजन किया गया है आप सबके घरों में तो खाना जरूर खा लेना और अगर भाभी ने बनाया है मम्मी ने बनाया है आपकी बेटी ने बनाया है बहन ने बनाया तो उसको मेरे तरफ से थैंक यू भी बोलना थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर योर विशेस एंड मेकिंग दिस बर्थडे वेरी स्पेशल
once again, happy birthday.
थैंक यू वेरी मच सर थैंक यू
Sir, many happy returns of the day.
थैंक यू धवल भाई थैंक यू
Happy birthday, Livish bhai. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Subhash bhai.
Livish bhai, I just want to say something.
Yeah.
I'm Vikas Savarkar from Aditya IT Software Solutions, Pune. We have been partner for the NG Solutions implementation, and we
Yes.
have successfully implemented lots of implementation in last few months. Just want to share my story of Aditya IT Software Solution with NJ. The reason
Yes,
is
sir.
I'm also in the IT field from last 20 years, and we was trying to build a good CRM also from
Sir,
my
can you
side.
enable your camera? We can put you on
Yeah,
spotlight. It will be.
yeah. I already my camera is already on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Please go ahead.
So I'm already from the last 22 years, I'm already into the software field, and from last 3 years we was in the process of building the CRM. But I really like to admit that when I see the Sangam CRM, I find that कि यार ये तो मैंने मेरे लिए ही बनाया है. And
Thank you.
then I decided to move to the next level, and I talked with the NJ team. I asked them to become a partner. I become a partner, and we started implementing. जब कोई चीज आपको बहुत अच्छी लगती है, बहुत पैशनेट होते हैं आप उसके बारे में, तो आप उसको बहुत प्यार से और बड़े ईमानदारी से उसका रिप्रेजेंटेशन भी करते हो, और लोग उसको समझते भी हैं. So I'm proud to say that in last 1.5 months we boarded nearly 12 to 15 customers. It was a kind of an every week we are having and 2 customers, and many free instances are going on, as well as the people are liking the software. The support of the NJ team is also excellent, and the kind of a team which we had prepared from the education which has been provided by the NJ, that is also the excellent. So it's an overall win-win situation for all the people, those who want to come into the partnership, for them also. And if you're using it as a customer also, still you will find it's a most pleasant experience rather than going to the somewhere else. जो लिबेश सर बोलते हैं ना, a product from an Indian company to an Indian people for Indian people,
Yes.
ये बहुत important है, and I think it's making a huge sense in this whole market. And once again, Limesh sir, happy birthday, and
Thank you
thanks
very
to
much,
the
sir.
whole NJ team for giving us the support and providing this fantastic software. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Himesh bhai, happy
Okay.
birthday.
Thank you, Bharat bhai. How ekdam all right?
Ekdam right, sir.
Chalo, good. Happy to see you laughing again, smiling.
Limesh bhai, happy birthday.
Thank you very much, sir.
Happy birthday, Limesh bhai.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. ये
It was
किसी दो
wonderful
जन
to
ने
attend
हैंड
your
रेज किया
seminar.
है, आशुतोष मित्तल और अनिल अरोरा. सर आप अनम्यूट करके बोल सकते हैं.
हाँ लिमेश भाई,
यस सर.
मैंने वैसे अपनी क्वेरी आपके ग्रुप पे भी डाली थी.
हाँ.
सी मैं अभी गूगल ड्राइव पे ही डेटा सेव करता हूँ मोस्टली क्लाइंट्स का, और बाकी वर्चुअल प्राइवेट सर्वर ले रखा है फॉर टैली एंड अदर सॉफ्टवेयर्स.
यस.
तो क्या संगम सीआरएम में ऑप्ट करने के बाद में, जैसे आप बोल रहे हैं कि ये सारी चीजें आपस में इंटीग्रेट हो जाएंगी, तो विल आई बी एबल टू डू इट कॉन्फिडेंटली?
जितनी चीज होगी ना सर, वो 100% कॉन्फिडेंस के साथ होगी. ठीक है. फॉर एग्जांपल जब हम बोलते हैं कि टैली के साथ ये इंटीग्रेट होता है, तो परफेक्ट होता है, उसमें कोई दो राय नहीं है. अभी आने वाले 10-15 दिन में हम लोग ये करने वाले हैं जो आपको हम लोग ने पूरा अपकमिंग बताया ना. So there are many softwares that a CA or tax practitioner uses, like Winman, Genius, and there's a big list. तो हम ये कर रहे हैं कि ये सारे सॉफ्टवेयर के साथ, अब इसमें से कुछ कुछ सॉफ्टवेयर का API नहीं है, बट ये प्रोवाइड यू एक्सपोर्ट टू एक्सेल. तो वो जो एक्सेल निकाल के CRM में इंपोर्ट करने का एक स्ट्रीमलाइंड इंपोर्ट का प्रोसेस बना देंगे हम आपको, टेम्पलेटाइज्ड, रेडी टू यूज. ठीक है. सो देन इट बिकम्स मच इजियर फॉर एवरीवन कि आप भले वो अब सामने वाला API नहीं देता है तो हम इंटीग्रेट नहीं कर पाएंगे ना, लेकिन इंपोर्ट एक्सपोर्ट तो खटाक से कर ही सकते हैं. ठीक है. सो उस तरह की सारी फंक्शनैलिटीज दैट वी आर वर्किंग ऑन. एंड अनदर थिंग दैट वी आर वर्किंग ऑन इज CA ऑफिस ऑन क्लाउड वाला कंसेप्ट कि अब टिपिकली क्या होता है, CA के यहाँ पे टैली भी यूज हो रहा है, बिजी भी यूज हो रहा है, और वो GST वगैरह मैनेज करने के लिए 2-3-4 अपने GST के या इनकम टैक्स के सॉफ्टवेयर भी यूज हो रहे हैं. तो ये सारा चीज पहले तो एक क्लाउड से कैसे मिले, ये वाला मुद्दा है.
ओके.
नाउ दिस क्वेश्चन इज अबाउट द इंफ्रा पार्ट, राइट? एंड अनदर क्वेश्चन इज अबाउट द हाउ डू आई मैनेज द प्रोसेस एंड फ्लोज. ठीक है. मतलब मेरे क्लाइंट का जो इंफॉर्मेशन जीनियस में है, वो मेरे CRM में कैसे आ जाए.
करेक्ट
या मेरे क्लाइंट का जो इंफॉर्मेशन विनमैन में है वो यहाँ कैसे आ जाए. So which software do you use, by the way, Winman or Genius या something else?
No, we are using MDA.
हाँ ठीक है, तो we can our team can work with you to discuss how to integrate the MDA.
Okay.
Few friends are using Winman, few are using Genius, so we will be connecting and collaborating with all of you to do that smooth integration part.
Okay.
Wherever API is available, we can integrate with API. Wherever API is not available, we can do templatized import export.
Okay. Thank you.
And finally, we are also working on this portal API of GST, income tax and MCA.
Okay.
है? तो आपके क्लाइंट का GST रिटर्न बाकी है, ये CRM ही आपको बोल देगा और टास्क बना देगा अपने आप. So we are
Fine.
working towards that kind of future where everything happens on its own. And even CRM can communicate to your customer कि भाई आपका रिटर्न नहीं आया.
Fine.
ठीक है. So main idea तो automation का है ना sir. See, if we don't automate, अब मैं, as I said, in last few weeks or few months, I met lot of CA friends. So there are people who are using like 15 different softwares to manage different silos of information and process.
Right, sir.
If we can bring everything on one platform and get one dashboard, one single report for everything, one tool for everything, that will be a huge thing.
It will be really lovely.
Yes, sir. We are working
And thanks again
towards that.
for providing this
And
workshop to us.
yes, sir. Yeah.
Nimish bhai, Ashutosh Mittal this side.
Yes, Asutosh ji.
I wish you a very happy birthday.
Thank you,
First
sir.
of all. This feature I was looking for last 2 years since the pandemic, and I didn't came across any foolproof version which can be used for all of the software we are using. So I'm definitely going to have it. कुछ इसमें मेरे कंसर्न्स हैं जैसे CRM से रिलेटेड. जैसे हम लोग जैसे कई बार टेंडर्स में पार्टिसिपेट करते हैं, कई बार कई जेम पोर्टल के थ्रू पार्टिसिपेट करते हैं, या फिर यूपी गवर्नमेंट की या किसी भी गवर्नमेंट की वेबसाइट होती है, तो उसमें जो पर्टिकुलर स्पेसिफिक इनलिस्ट होते हैं हमारे पास मेल से इंटीमेशन आता है. तो क्या CRM में ये पर्टिकुलर टेंडर जो हमारे मेल पे आके इंटीमेशन आके गिर रही है वो अपने आप लिस्ट हो सकते हैं? डू वी हैव द फीचर्स जिससे हम उसको ट्रैक
किया
कर
जा
सकते
सकता है, राइट. अभी जैसे जेम का पोर्टल है ना, तो जेम वाले का कोई API नहीं है.
लेकिन हमारे अगर मेल पे इंटीमेशन आ रही है बट दिस टेंडर हैज बीन
हाँ, तो अभी अपने में इन CRM वी हैव अ फीचर कॉल्ड ईमेल टू टिकट.
यस.
ठीक है. So you can define an email coming from this particular email ID. A task should be created and assigned to this particular person.
Okay.
बराबर है. मतलब मान लो
अगर सिमिलरली हमारे पास फेसबुक या कुछ और मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म के थ्रू लीड आके गिर रही है, कैन बी इनलिस्ट आल्सो इन दिस CRM?
हाँ, definitely you can do that. Already people are using that functionality, sir.
Okay. Second thing, client calling, client.
Sir, you are mute.
वो कई बार सिक्योरिटी फीचर्स के हिसाब से कि हम अपने स्टाफ को क्लाइंट का नंबर नहीं देना चाहते हैं, तो क्या ऐसा आपका जस्ट डायल या मैजिक ब्रिक्स वगैरह यूज करते हैं?
हमारे में नंबर मास्किंग ये फीचर है. With number masking, your team member can see the list of people, but he can't see the number.
But how can, if the number is masked, how the team member would be able to call them?
There is a telephonic solution for that.
Yes. तो क्या ऐसा कुछ solution integrated है आपके सॉफ्टवेयर में?
हाँ, है ना. We have customers who are already using it.
Okay. Yeah. So that additional feature would be chargeable, or is it inclusive?
सर उसका solution ही अलग है. You can integrate either with NJ Synapse or you can integrate with Tata SmartFlow.
Okay.
And I would request you, sir, once have one online meeting with our team and discuss this calling and that tender wala part in detail. Both the things are possible.
Fine.
Okay. Done,
Thank
sir.
you,
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so thank you very much. I think we have completed everything. All of you are already in the WhatsApp group. If you have any questions, you can ask there. We will be very happy to support you. And thank you very much for taking your time and attending to this session. Thank you and see you soon.